cannot go around me or through me to get to my Father law, for he and I are one and the same. Now you see what must be done before you can be a universal architect.
Universal justice. Balance scale, divine righteous judgment. Not be the black man time. Fuck if you trust this, you gonna feel the positive vibe. Oh, we gon' bust quick. How do you filthy as lies? Young black people need to learn who you are and understand why you're light skinned, brown and dark. And always know where the sun get the heat to stay hot. Stand firm in your square and you never will stop. Rock out with your cock out and never drop out. You be the masters of subconscious ultra builder, no doubt. You build a planet real fast, ultra smooth with no sound. You build a planet real fast, ultra smooth with no sound.
Sun's in sight, katana swore me my call. I fast to meditate upon and CIPHER hall. Assimilate your fate along the brigade.
You cannot go around me or through me to get to my Father law, for he and I are
Get it from my brother.
Peace.
You know,
Maybe it's
from
my
my brother,
headphones.
man. Like,
Yeah, really gotta turn my mic up. It's probably my headphones. Peace. Yeah. I'm crispy. You can hear me down just a little bit. Yeah, peace.
Right there?
Yeah, no, too low.
Right there?
Peace.
Right there? Peace to God. Peace to the world. Peace to everybody out there tuning in, man. Welcome back to the Friday Night Cypher. It's your brothers, man, Minister Freedom and my man IC Alone.
Peace.
Man, we back in the building.
Peace, everybody.
Excuse us this Tuesday, man. I was a little under the weather, man, so we had to take a day off. But we back in the building all the way strong, man. Welcome back, man. Y'all know what it is, and we all the way live. It's definitely a pleasure. I see anything you want to say when we getting it going?
Yo, I just want to say peace to everybody. You know, welcome everybody back. Like the God said, you know, pardon our absence in regards to this Tuesday. You know, the God was under the weather, so we had to, you know what I'm saying, make it, you know, part of the technical difficulties or whatnot. But however, we back tonight. We got a nice show planned, you know what I'm saying? I really can't wait. It's action-packed. You know, we're going to have a lot of Jews drop, you know what I'm saying? A lot of gods, you know what I'm saying, coming in. It's going to be, you know, high power, high pack, you know, D-Mecca style. You know,
baby.
Peace. You know what I'm saying? Peace.
So, yo, with that, man, listen, we got a host of some of the dopest guys, man. I done never had the pleasure to walk with and hang out with, man, and learn from. Some of the great guys that not only that's real deal, true and living guys in the culture and in the knowledge of self and in their lives and their individual ciphers, man. But also they musicians. We also got the guys of CZU in the building, man. You know what I mean? So you know, it's like the guy said, it's a real epic and real dope thing tonight, man. And it's definitely my pleasure to be up in here and to be a part of it.
They don't even know what they're about to be
So what I'm gonna do
tonight?
I want to let each one of the guys go down the line, introduce themselves, because y'all know the Friday Night Cypher, man. If anybody who this their first time hanging with us, man, what we do is we bring the gods and the earths together. We bring great guys, we interview great guys, we interview earths, and we're here to help introduce the people to the beautiful culture and lifestyle of the 5%, man. If you ain't know already. And then when you get introduced to the culture, we want to connect you with the people who can help you learn in your individual area, man, as well as introduce you to great content, great conversation, insightful dialogue, and be a connection to the 5%. I'm telling you,
5% connection,
I
baby.
see
That's what
anything
we are.
you want to say before we get to introducing everybody?
I'm saying we the 5% connection. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We connect the 5. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, and that's what we're here to do, and that's what we're gonna continue to do. You know, just the connection. You know what I'm saying? We the connection right here. You know. Peace to the gods, peace to the earths. You know, we doing what we do. D-Mecca style tonight, baby.
All right, so let's do it, man. I wanna go down the line. God Allah, man, can we start with you? I wanna bring you up. I wanna let everybody introduce themselves. And then you know, God Allah, you've been on the platform here with us, man. But for the people who may have see you last time, if you can, introduce yourself. I'm gonna bring you to the stage and we'll go through all the gods, man. Come on up.
all right. Peace to the guys and earths. The babies are the greatest. So let it talk. Yeah, the babies are the greatest.
No doubt.
They're the greatest masters and teachers that we can ever learn from. Yo, I come in the name of God and love, your divine brother or whatnot on this knowledge day. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I just want to say, yo, peace. I love y'all. Keep up the great work. The build is awesome. You know, I ain't gonna base, you know, I'm gonna build.
No doubt.
definitely gonna build.
You already know, God. That's why we got you here. That's why we got you
Let the
here.
guys basically do their introduction or whatnot and things of this nature. But I want to say, yo, peace.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. Peace to the God. Next up, come on, Most High. Peace to the God.
Battery is near empty. Battery is near
I go by the name of Most High.
Hold on. Peace, God. We got some interference in the background.
Hold on real quick. Go ahead, God.
No.
Go ahead, God. Here we go.
There we go. Peace, God.
Peace, God.
I go by the name of Most High Scientist. That's my rap name. Supreme Knowledge be Nawalon. That's my righteous name.
Peace, God.
Peace, God.
You out here in D-Mecca right here, right? You know what I'm saying? Give it to the people. Let them know.
Peace, God.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, man, come on, Lord Sincere, God, if you want to come on up and bring your add on, you got to unmute yourself. Oh, the God might be.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. I'm calling Resurrected, trying to get the God on too.
Peace to the God.
Peace, God.
All right, hold up. Yourself, can you unmute yourself?
Join up.
Self. Peace, God.
Peace.
Come on.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you,
Peace,
man.
God.
Please come on up and introduce yourself.
Yo, peace, family. Peace to the world. Peace to the gods on this joint. You know what I'm saying? This self-out justice all law. No, entertainment-wise, known as Scrooge McJust. Represents CADRE all day. D-Mecca God. D-Mecca God in the building. Detroit D-Mecca in the building. Peace.
Peace, God.
Peace to the God. All wise, man. Can I bring you up to the stage, man? Are you there, all wise?
Y'all right here, G.
Peace, God.
Yeah, we can't see you.
Yeah, we can't see you, God.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. I'm trying to figure out what happened to the visual shit. I'm about to go back to
you done been on here before, God. You know what I'm saying? The people they should be familiar with you. If not, they can go back to them shows and see the God all
as
wise.
Well as you want to come on this, you still want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm on YSD60. I ain't going back and forth with no 85 like I can Frisbee. You know what I'm saying? Representing. Peace to the guys in the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Peace, God. Peace, God.
Peace to the God. Lord Sincere, come on up, man.
Peace to the guys.
Peace, God.
Come on and introduce yourself.
Yeah, peace, God. Who you be, God?
I cover the name of Lord Sincere be Allah. You know, alter ego is Dial G.
No doubt.
You know, want to say peace, man. It's a pleasure. Pleasure to build with the guys, be with my brothers again.
No doubt.
You know what I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
Long time no build. We did great things together. We got more great things to do.
Oh yeah. We got a lot of history between each other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on this call right here tonight, word is bomb. You know what I'm saying? One piece to everybody out there.
Yeah, man. Peace to the gods, man. So look like we just got somebody else to join, man. I'm gonna let the God come up and introduce himself, man. We just waiting on the audio to come through, man, and I'm gonna turn him on loose over there.
No doubt.
Peace to the God. So,
peace, God.
Just for anybody who just joining in, man, the two
jobs. Unmute yourself, God.
Who?
Talking to the guy.
Oh. Hold on, let me see if I can help him out over here. So for anybody just joining in, man, we got the guys, some of the guys from TZU CADRE. We got some great guys from D-Mecca in the building, man, on the Friday night CIPHER. And we just about to get the bill going. You know what I mean? The guys was taking this opportunity to introduce themselves before we just dived into the subject.
Did the guy get in?
Yeah. Here, I'm about to bring him up. Come on. So I want to let the last guy that just jumped in introduce himself. We can hear you, God. Come on.
Right now.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Peace.
Come on and introduce yourself, man.
Yo, peace, God. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Peace to the God.
Peace.
God, if you can.
What's going on with you, Mose?
God, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, God. This is Resurrect Alpha Warlaw, God. I had something going on. The guy called me. Hold on, I gotta move because I can't hear y'all.
Yeah, because you got this going on right now, God. You know what I'm saying? You right here amongst the gods, God. Peace to the God. We've been looking forward to you getting on here right now.
Peace to the God.
You know what I'm saying? Peace, God.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Peace, God. What's the deal?
Can you hear us, God?
Yeah, I can hear y'all now.
Wonderful, God. Well, listen. God,
this place is a zoo, Lord.
You live with us, man, on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook.
Peace, God.
Peace to the God. You heard me?
Yeah.
I said you live with us right now, man, on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, man. Peace to the God.
Yo, peace, Almighty Allah, God. How y'all be, man?
Peace, God.
It's the Sun Tzu Cadre episode, man. You got sent the link, man, so it's going down, baby.
Sure, everything's real, God. I'm actually working right now in the studio.
God. Thank you for coming through.
I got a lot of things going on. I'm working, pressing up a lot of songs, and getting ready for what I'm about to do.
No doubt, God. You know what I'm saying? Let me start this off, because I have been asked by individuals throughout the city and some industry individuals, I've been asked about what is Sun Tzu Cadre? What is Sun Tzu? What are they doing?
Sun Tzu Cadre
you know what I'm saying?
Master Commander of Intelligent Work.
Okay, hold on. God, say what you just said again. The answer to what I just said was, what is Sun Tzu? What is Sun Tzu Cadre? And what did you just say, God Allah?
Master Commanders of Intelligent Words.
Master Commanders of Intelligent Words. Okay, because these are the Sun Tzu war vets. You understand what I'm saying? These guys are lyrical masters. You understand what I'm saying? And, I just want the guys, because a lot of individuals still want to know what's going on with Sun Tzu. A lot of individuals want to know what Sun Tzu is. I say that, Sun Tzu is a collaboration of guys that come out of D Mecca that rhyme, and all them guys know 120.
Yeah.
Them guys are masters in the arts in their own right. They all swordsmen. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that everybody give their proper introduction of themselves in regards to Sun Tzu and what Sun Tzu is, and and the fact that this is a D Mecca MC thing.
Anybody want to jump onto that add-on first?
Well, when it comes to Sun Tzu, I like how the guys was giving their stage name. My stage name has got a lot of money and stuff, aka I to the M Imperial.
Peace, God.
But when it came to Sun Tzu Cadre, how I looked at it was, we created a genre where nothing but science, knowledge, wisdom, and intelligence get manifested from. You feel what I'm saying? Whereas it was a group of intelligent minds that decided to penetrate the airwave with education and black education, feel like that. But you know what I'm saying, with black excellence at its highest peak. You know what I'm saying? And we expressed it the best way we could do it, which in the form of 120.
No doubt. Peace, God. Peace, God. Yeah, I can get with that. I can get with that. You know what I'm saying?
Any other guys want to add on to that?
Yeah, God, we Sun Tzu Cadre is a cipher clique. And when I say that, that's saying that we represent a particular cipher with our music and our way of life.
So every individual
we represent more than just a particular cipher, but in D Mecca cipher, Sun Tzu Cadre is the guys that rap in Knowledge 120 and study Sun Tzu Cadre.
Every god, so do every god represent a different part of the cipher?
I mean, it's all one.
Well, it's all one, God. I mean, but however, I always seen Resurrector, when Resurrector came, the part of Sun Tzu that he was, he had a certain power and a certain force, you know what I'm saying, inside his voice, in his flow, you know what I'm saying? And even though he had that power and that flow inside of his voice, he had a certain cadence that let you know that it was him. You understand what I'm saying? And when you heard, God Allah come in, God Allah had that cadence, you know what I'm saying, of his own. And it was his own particular type of flow. And even in each individual's lives today, everybody is in their own lane. You know what I'm saying? Yet everybody is still cut from that same fabric, that same cloth, to where individuals still recognize, you know, Sun Tzu was that, you know, that glue that bonded everybody together. You understand what I'm saying, God?
Yeah. No doubt, God. See, I feel like we all one of the scientists. We all the major scientists, God, the major minor scientists. It's always somebody to take in that spot, to take in that role.
No doubt.
So if one person leaves for whatever reason, they might have to move out of town. They might do this, whatever the case may be. But one person, they might decide to stop rapping, whatever. It's supposed to be placed up to when a major scientist leaves, a minor scientist can come take his place and become a major scientist.
No doubt.
So it's supposed to be everlasting.
No doubt.
It's supposed to be every time new gods and earths come around that rap and shit like that, and that's into entertainment and into edutainment. It should be Sun Tzu Cadre should be there. It should be mobile.
No doubt.
Because it's a cipher click. It's part of the cipher.
God,
or the guards that's
do me a favor, Wazir. Wazir,
Wazir,
do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Keep it in the city.
You said what? We said what? God?
Keep it in the city. Keep it in the city. You get hot. You got. Even though I'm with you. I'm with you on everything. You writing exact. You writing exact. I'm saying just keep it in the city.
Was it anybody else on the panel that wanted to add on?
Y'all better say it, because like when it came to basically like Sun Tzu Cadre or whatnot, like Sun Tzu was the art of war. You know what I'm saying? The art of war was the art of peace. Cadre was well-trained personnel Cadre was well-trained personnel who was the only ones who could get this job done. So when it came down to basically getting knowledge of self as young gods and young earths, our music lane was Wu-Tang. You feel what I'm saying? But it was like the 85er information or the worldly information was dominating, where it was subjecting the airways where we was kind of being subjected to listen to this type of music.
Now, God, let me ask you this question, because you probably one of the ones that are most that are probably best qualified to answer this question, because you just mentioned something. So when you say Sun Tzu Cadre, from my understanding, there's a difference, because at one time it was just Sun Tzu. Then later on, it was Sun Tzu Cadre.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, give the people a little bit of history of the Sun Tzu originally, before it was the Cadre, and how it evolved into Sun Tzu Cadre. You understand what I'm saying?
Sun Tzu came from the guys in the early 90s. The guys who first opened up the school or whatnot. But Sun Tzu came from the guys used to go up to the hip hop shop or whatnot.
Right.
And,
the hip hop shop is we talking about Maurice Malone. You know what I'm saying? The originator of the clothing line. You know, well, I think it was Maurice Malone. That was the clothing line.
Yeah.
Out of the hip hop shop, and that's where all the guys, you know what I'm saying, and all the MCs in Detroit used to go out.
The hip hop shop was where Eminem basically grew up at.
Right.
Like, that's where Eminem used to rap at a lot.
Yeah. But when the guys was up there, he was real quiet. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't stepping in the cipher like that.
But they used to have rap battles, and what it was divine culture, peace to the God or whatnot. But divine culture into the rap battle, and he blazed that. You know what I'm saying? He just set it on fire. But at the end, he said Sun Tzu and dropped the mic. So the guy started being known as Sun Tzu.
Right.
And like the CIPHER understanding, which is 2003, to those who don't know math like that, don't know the language or whatnot. Risan La Akbar shit. Peace to the God.
Peace God.
But Risan had basically came and said, God, we Sun Tzu Cadre, and he broke down the science of Cadre to us, and it fitted us perfectly, because what it was, we was tired of being subjected to this ignorant information that's running through the airways of hip hop. So we wanted to basically bring a change to it where we can express ourselves in an intelligent manner or a civilized manner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
And still, you know what I'm saying, in
so God,
hip hop.
so God, you just gave me a piece of history that I did not know, and that is the fact that Ree's son is the one who gave birth to Sun Tzu Cadre, and Sun Tzu, I mean Ree's son is an original member of Sun Tzu, because my understanding of Sun Tzu is the conglomeration of gods in D Mecca that rhyme and know 120. That's who Sun Tzu is originally, amongst the firstborn.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? If you rhymed and you was the MC, you was a part of Sun Tzu. If you knew 120 and you was a god in D Mecca.
Let me say this. Let me say this. That concept, God. That concept came when Master Equality 1 came out.
Well, that's when the concept was promoted. It was put on the big stage. It was heard, amongst the masses.
What it was kind of natural. God, you're not about to come around.
Yeah.
Rapping. Don't know 120, bro.
In D Mecca.
And God, if you can, got a lot.
So it was kind of like, you know, and like when we told the God, when the God, like God, I thought only I could be part of Sun Tzu. Unless I had 120, so you know, I was like, well, I actually get 120.
God, was the guys on there in the mountain though? Like guys couldn't come to the mountain and rap or jump in the studio and not know 120.
That was the standard.
That's what I was saying. Because before it was rap, God, our rites of passage was knowledge of self and 120, supreme mathematics, supreme alphabets and 120. That was our rites of passage. Through all of us being together, and we rhymed. God, I don't know if you remember. God, I bought the book from you. I see called "The Chosen People."
Yeah. And you probably still got that motherfucker.
God, in that book, that book dropped a heavy ass gem. Because what it was, God, the book was looking for the chosen people.
Right.
And the chosen people is one who can come amongst another nationality, take something from that nationality, and I'll do that nationality or what it took from it. So the book, my man basically went all over the world to study to find who the chosen people. And he said where it led to was he said where it led to, the only people who did this description of what it said that the chosen people do is the black people of America. That he said that what scientists is
the chosen people.
How can these black people take something from another, take the language from another nationality and create a genre? Yeah, when it comes to that genre, when it comes to a white boy rapping, he's all right he pretty all right for a white boy to be a rapper.
Right.
But when it comes to a black guy rapping, it's like, yo, he's the greatest thing that ever touched the mic. But what the author was dropping in the book was that he had studied a case over in East Asia that they call Africa, or so-called Africa. And it was a black family suing a white family. But the judge presented the whole case in a rhyming formation. And it taught him that naturally when we was over east, or when we was over in east in the Kiva line or Kemet or East Asia or so-called Africa,
right.
You know what I'm saying? When we was over there, we naturally talked in a rhythm. That's how you had individuals like Muhammad Ali, Jesse Jackson, and things of this nature.
Right. Yeah.
So
everything was rhythmic.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Well, this genre hadn't really been penetrated with the mental map of life, such as 120, which is the divine guidance of black excellence. You understand what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So, you know, we felt that's where it was our place to step up.
Peace.
Because all of us love this. You know,
peace to the God. Peace, God.
And God, too, was it any of the other guys that's on the panel, man, that maybe wanted to add on? You know, I know we was in here going. Feel free, God, if y'all want to add on Self or Rez or Most High or Lord Sincere, if anybody else wanted to add on to the cipher, God, definitely add on, man. Y'all might have to unmute.
Peace, God.
Peace, God.
Yeah, I got knowledge about '02. Got knowledge in '01, but I had to quit rapping because I didn't know 120. I was like, I can't rap about the old stuff and still rap about this new stuff that I don't completely understand. So I had to take a year or two off of rapping just to cap 120 and then take it to the foundation with the guys on the mountain. And All Powerful was like, yo, guys, you need to do an album. And I got sparked to do my first single, first album, and some mixtapes after that. So I suggested that you had to take it to the foundation. If you don't know 120, D Mecca, you can't do rap.
Peace, God. I like that.
Consider it out.
Word. Anybody else that maybe want to add on? Peace, God.
Yeah, peace. Yeah. I don't know, guys. When I came around, this shit is like the guys was rapping and shit, and you know, I rap. You know, I've been wanting to be a rapper since I was a kid. So, you know, being that it's the guys into CIPHER, and this is what I'm moving with, I'm like, shit, I'm rolling with the guys. And, you know what I'm saying? During that time, doing a Mystery Knowledge in 120, you know, we we always had a studio. Like, it was, the guy we signed had a studio on the Wilderness. You know what I'm saying? It was on Wilderness on the west side and shit like that when I first came around. So, and we saw he had a motel, big machine. You know what I'm saying? The mic and everything. He had the cameras. You know, he had a camera. He'll shoot footage and shit like that. But he wasn't really shooting video. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Bahu and shit like that. Bahu rapped and shit like that. But Bahu wasn't really like a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He was more about building the nation. You know what I'm saying? Making sure. Like, Bahu was more making sure that guys, fuck all that rap shit, like, you know, 120.
But he'll get on the mic every now and then.
Yeah, he was the guy.
He'll get on the mic every now and then. Yeah. That wasn't his thing.
He was a different type
of rapper. His thing, Dr. Bahu thing was more so no 120. Okay, you can rap good and shit like that. You can memorize on raps, but can you memorize 120?
He was gonna make sure it wasn't no God on the mic. He was gonna make sure it wasn't no God on the mic that didn't know 120.
Yeah, exactly. He was gonna make sure there wasn't no what they call them God you know when niggas be rappers and shit. Like you a rapper when you God, you scientific breaking all that shit down.
You know you went up under an examination. You went up under the doctor. Oh, yeah. You went up under an examination.
Yeah, I was gonna make sure it wasn't no saboteurs.
Yeah, because the what?
And you know, he made sure that we can record the sound.
But God, it'll be like this: in the midst of you waiting to spit your verse, a guy gonna take you through 120, see what type of degrees you dealing with.
No question.
If you don't, if that examination don't be flawless, you're not gonna reach the mic and shit. You could have said
that's anywhere. I think that's sitting down, eating dinner, eating breakfast, eating lunch. You know, wherever, you know what I'm saying, right here in the regular amongst us, yeah. You know, that's just gonna be a common question to ask. Like, you know 120?
What degrees you dealing with, my lord?
Yo.
And we made a mixtape called Mind Detect Mind. You know what I'm saying? It was an album that was out before that the guys had did before I had started coming around. But we had put out a mixtape called an album called Mind Detect Mind. And we was like distributing and shit. We was out grinding, selling it, woo. You know what I'm saying? And we was buying and shit like that. We had hip hop nights. Like we did a lot of shit for hip hop. But we was more like a guerrilla, like what they call it. We had like a guerrilla budget and shit. So we was more real underground shit. Like we was on some underground shit, but everybody in the city knew it.
Yo,
like, everybody in the city know it.
You mentioned
like,
that hip hop.
New York knew it too, other cities too, but it's like we was real underground. We was real like people used to look at us like we was a cult or some shit.
Yo,
so we'd come through.
Yo, God, when you mentioned that hip hop night, yo, G, when you mentioned that hip hop, probably cut your wisdom, God. Remember that hip hop night? You just mentioned that hip hop night. Yo, we had some nice nights on that hip hop night, joint, God. I still got one of the original flyers that we had when we originated that hip hop night. You know what I'm saying? That shit was nice.
Yeah, that shit was legendary.
Yeah, we had a lot of camaraderie around that time. You know what I'm saying? Rolling with the guys, doing what we was doing at that time. Yeah, that was nice. The God resurrected.
I remember when I first started coming around, right? It was during the making of Master Equality 1, right? That was around the time I came, right?
Word? No, hold on, God. Wait. But what you was in the belly before that, and then we had communication
before that.
We had communication before that, but I mean, so okay. To me, it feel like you was amongst before that, but okay, I'm with you. That's around the time you came home.
Well, no. Actually, no. That was CIPHER born when I first met the guys at the village.
Yeah, God, yeah, right? you was around before Master Equality.
This is around hip hop.
No. The guy was around.
Right, God. When we was going over there to the Kaaba. Wait, no, was that not the Kaaba?
Covenant.
God Alabres.
Yeah, the covenant.
The covenant. Yeah.
The covenant was before the Kaaba. The covenant was before the Kaaba.
Not the Kaaba. The covenant.
No, the covenant, God. When the first Master Equality was recorded at the covenant.
Right. The covenant was before the Kaaba.
Yeah, it was before the Kaaba.
Yeah. The covenant was before the Kaaba.
But
I'm saying
Master Equality was being made.
Master Equality was being made when the oh shit, part yourself, God.
Yo. Pardon myself. I just want to inform, our viewing audience, because this is the D Mecca thing, and I have to stop the gods because we'll get so personal and so entwined into what we're doing and what we're talking about because we're all family right here, right now. You understand what I'm saying? So let me just stop and slow down. Let me say, okay, the covenant and the Kaaba are homes. They're houses that the gods had acquired. And these were places where the gods and the earth would come together. So
it was the holy name that was given.
Right. We did that everywhere we went. Everybody had a place wherever they was at. We had a name for that area, that neighborhood, and that house. You know what I'm saying? So those amongst us in D Mecca, we know when we say the covenant, we talking about the covenant. We talking about the house. You know what I'm saying? Over on the Mecca side.
Yeah, it was a street called Coventry. Like the guy.
I was trying to take the sauce. I was trying to take the sauce from him, like
Yeah.
I was trying to take the sauce.
Like the guy said. The street in D Mecca was called Coventry, and we called that the covenant. You know what I'm saying? And that was the God's house.
The street was called Blackstone. We called it the Kaaba.
Blackstone was called the Kaaba. You know what I'm saying? That's how the guys at D Mecca did.
What was the mountain? Mount Clair was called.
Mount Clair was the mountain.
Mount Clair, the mountain. Mount Everest.
Yeah, that was the mountain.
Hey, it was a big ass house too. You had to climb a bunch of steps to get up to that motherfucker too. That was the funny part about it. It was a three family flat and shit. They had two upstairs in the basement. The attic and shit. So all that shit fit. The wilderness. That shit fit because it was civilized, but it was wild.
The name of the street.
Pasadena is Palestine.
The name of the street of the wilderness. The name of the street was called Wildemere. We call Wildemere the wilderness. And Pasadena was Palestine. It is, yeah. So,
And I think a big jewel, a big part of it. It's
we had the hip hop night. You know what I'm saying? We kept the hip hop night. We kept the hip hop night going and shit. You know what I'm saying? We was doing the albums, the mixtapes. We was doing videos. We was doing shows. We had our own budget and shit. We weren't backed by the Illuminati and all that shit.
Nah. We had the nation. We was doing our own thing, G.
We
was doing our own thing and shit. You know what I'm saying? We was doing our own thing. We had our, and it's what we got documented, because a lot of the things is documented. We made a lot of music. Some of the music got lost. Some shit got lost. But a lot of people were sleepy. They was sleepy when it came to us. So it's like, so a lot of the magic shit that happened, a lot of magic mathematical things that we did, you had to be there to see it. If you weren't there, then you swear. You went on your swear.
Yeah, because we made music. We made music for a righteous world. There's a righteous world being built in our midst, and we we made harmony for that righteous world. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what I was telling my young guy. Yeah. It was purely for the love of black excellence. Because damn near every song and every other song, yo, the black man is God. Yo, the black woman is the earth. Like you understand? But we bring this to a society that teach the opposite of that. You understand what I'm saying? But we knew that this is a task that only us can pull off.
No doubt.
You know,
Yo.
And there was no favoritism with it and shit. The black man
Most
is
High
God.
still on here. What Most High?
Yeah, Most High still here.
Peace, God.
Peace to the God. What's the deal, guys? You're there laid back in the cut like a bishop. You know what I'm saying? What's the deal, God? Peace, God.
Peace, God. We just reminiscing, man, about those hip hop nights where the guys at D-Mecca started their own business. We had security. We did the shows. We had freestyle night. We took up a whole area called Brightmoor. We made Earths out of that time period. We built students and civilizations. You know what I mean? We was the father of civilization in that area, man. We had a lot of good times and good things to come out of it. When I'm riding in the car and I want to listen to some music, and I don't have to worry about the song, the message, the subliminal, unconscious things, the poison, I put on Sun Tzu. I don't care which individual group, which God, and I let it ride, man. And I let my babies watch this show. I want to congratulate y'all for having this platform. And God Allah, you spoke this vision into existence back around that time that we needed a platform where we could be seen and heard around the world, just being ourselves, just having our supreme culture.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. Yeah,
Peace
you know what
to
I'm saying.
the
And that's what I feel like tonight is the perfect manifestation of. You know what I'm saying? Us just, you know what I'm saying, floating as a family, doing what we do. You know what I'm saying, on air. You know what I'm saying? Live before everybody. Let everybody, you know what I'm saying, get a feel of how we do it right here in D Mecca. You know what I'm saying? The gods and the earths. This is how we do it.
As well as God, I wanted to say something too, man, because I think somebody has said something on YouTube. 5% of news, 7 said, I don't know what you're referring to, man, talking about that's Muslim language. However, it's a lot of things that's in our culture that's come from a so-called Muslim
It's not a such thing as Muslim language.
That's what I was saying. There's such thing as
a Muslim fucking Muslim language. You got Arabic.
Please, God.
Muslims speak Arabic. What is Muslim language? You're talking ignorant. You're talking ignorant.
God Almighty Allah.
You understand what I'm saying? Every time you hear him say Allah, you hear a Muslim.
Whoever the fuck you want to say the creator is, that's who you listening to right now. No matter in all universes, not just this universe, not just this planet, in all universes and all planets. This who you listening to. You listen to God Almighty Allah. No religion here. Ain't no Muslim, ain't no Christian, ain't no Jew. This is a law. The most high energy manifests in this matter, which is the Lega supreme black head of the black man.
Peace, God, peace, God. Peace, God.
Right there.
That sucker ain't ruffling no feathers. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? G. You know what I'm saying? You know this ain't no religion. This ain't no Muslim shit right here.
I'm telling you.
You know what we doing right here. This ain't nothing Muslim about this, and you know that.
You know that. I like you all. I like all y'all.
And this ain't no knock to no Muslims either. Because I respect the Muslim brothers. You know what I'm saying? The same brother talking that Muslim shit, and whether this is a Muslim shit, you won't even speak to the Muslims like that. You understand? You think you can come amongst us and speak to us like that with that type of disrespect. You understand what I'm saying? But you can do that on the internet.
Shit. We love you too, brother. We love you too. You know what I'm saying? No, we do it whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
But look, God, we ain't about to get that shit. With that shit, you know how which one when you building, God, you gonna have haters trying to destroy you, trying to do their thing, but they can't. They arms too short to box with the guys, man. So we gonna keep it rolling, man. So look, what I want to do, if it's any guys who didn't add on, who wanted to add on, man, please do. I want to get the music rolling. I want to take a quick break, go through some of the music, man, and then we can get back to the cipher. Self-fight justice, man. Did you want to add on to sincere? Anything you wanted to say?
Yeah, God, I wanted to go back to that. That was a beautiful time, like you say to God. I'm gonna say that hip hop night was influential in me connecting with the guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I was actually in the belly, way up north, like hours away. Like I didn't know you could get this many hours away and be in the same state. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like 12 hours away. God.
Travel 12 hours, God. It's still in the same state.
I'm reading the newspaper, God, and I see a ad for the Artist Village for poetry night and whatnot. I say, Mo, that neighborhood I used to stay there. I'm gonna go there when I get out. God, I get out and go there one day. Just pop in my mind. Let me go there. I run into drugs. You know what I'm saying? Drugs. That's what I run into, right? I run into drugs and I say, yeah, what's going on? I hear it's a hip hop night. He's like, yeah, you know, we do that. We do that here, you know. They call me drugs. You know how drugs, right? So I say, okay, yeah, that's peace. I say, yeah, the guys be here too, don't they? I say, guys be here. I say, you know, because I'm a 5% and I heard up to show my tattoo. You know what I'm saying? And he like, oh, you know, God, put that away, God, you know, your wisdom speak for itself. You know, he dropped a jewel on me at the time, you know, I didn't knowledge. But I'm like, oh, okay, that's peace. He said, yeah, some of them be here, you know. I said, all right. He said, yeah, hip hop night. I said, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be back. And I came back. And that's where I met the guys at. You know what I'm saying? So I was just that was.
I think I remember that guy.
Y'all didn't understand how you was reaching way up there, and God just being God, just doing their duty. You know what I'm saying? It brought me to the guys. Wow. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was going through my journey. I was learning supreme wisdom up north at the time. I wasn't learning 120. I was learning supreme wisdom. You know what I'm saying? That's all I had. You know what I mean? And that was peace, God. It was a beautiful time. When I came out Cypher Born, it's like the Cypher was together, God. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? The hip hop night was beautiful. The guys on security, you know. And that's what I was getting at when I was saying when we was going through Master Quality 1 was being made. I never got to touch that album because I didn't know it was my lesson.
20. You was on that.
I didn't know 120, right?
You was on the skit though.
I was on, and they said the same. And the guy told me, he said, you know, the drugs wasn't on the skit. And I said, damn, I ain't realized that. I just assumed he know 120.
Drugs didn't know 120.
Right. Yeah, you and him wasn't on there. That's all Powerful told me. He said, yeah, that's why y'all wasn't on there. You know what I'm saying? I get on here. Oh, I was on the skit. I wasn't on no skit.
Yeah. I know drugs was on the skit. Drugs was on the skit. You may have been on the skit. I think you may have been on the skit. Either part 1 or 2, but I know drugs is on the skit.
Yeah.
But he didn't rhyme. He didn't rhyme.
Now, God, real quick.
Yeah, which the guy rhymed. He just said what he said on the skit. He said, "Yo, I don't know what I ain't knowledge 120."
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, I wasn't allowed to get on the track or whatnot. And it wasn't that you wasn't allowed to get on the track. It was just on some old, God, you shouldn't be thinking about no fucking music. You don't know your lessons. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, so I'm the fuck creative this shit you in, bro. What's up with these degrees, God? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real, God.
You ain't coming right here for no rapping shit.
Righteous or not.
You ain't coming right here for no rapping shit. That ain't what this is about.
Hell no, shit. You know, if you righteous, if I can allow you to be amongst these babies and things in these earth, these women and children, can I allow you to be amongst them?
No doubt.
I gotta observe your mind. I gotta see what type of thoughts that's rambling through your mind. And how I was raised was, if your mind ain't on 120, your mind is on some bullshit.
Just for you motherfuckers talking about we on some Muslim shit.
I'm telling you, stop that shit. Yo, so God, not to cut your wisdom, was there anybody else that wanted to add on? I know it's a bunch of guys that I wanna make sure I give all of y'all great guys the stage, man, if possible.
Yeah.
Resurrected, man, that you wanna add on, man. I see my man Supreme All Powerful just hopped in here, man. God, you wanna add on? You wanna introduce yourself? Self-justice, man. You ain't added on neither, man. You wanna add on, man? Self-justice, to the stage.
Self-justice, come on, self-justice, come on. Come on, God. Peace, God. Who's that? All powerful? Peace to the God. All powerful. Master Equality was mentioned one too many times. Master Equality was mentioned one too many times.
He's going through the history of the science and shit. My brotherhood, Lord.
What I missed, man? What I missed? Catch me up. What I missed?
God, we building,
Right now, we
God.
on Master Quality. We on Master Quality right now. The first Master Quality
God.
one.
Yeah.
Well, God, if you do, God,
everybody saying, y'all know how that came about, right? Y'all know the history of that, right?
Yeah, give it to us.
All right, Master Equality 1. A lot of people don't know was actually me and R. Kill's joint. R. Kill ended up getting locked up. So I wrote the whole thing myself. That's why I have that one. If you listen to Get Ignorant on Master Equality 1, I say, peace, I kill a law, at least one person, feel me? The fun rap is dead. Now I'm here for building. That was the first track I actually wrote. Self ended up getting on that song. So the whole album was supposed to be me and him. I wrote it in Kentucky. Took that trip for the weekend. It was in April actually. It was this month of the year. And we recorded the whole thing over the weekend, and all the gods filled in the verses that our kid was supposed to have.
Right. Okay, yeah.
And that's how that started. That's why when he came home, he was all like been out of shape about the shit because he wasn't on it, and he was like, man, at least the guy mentioned it one time.
Listen. I think you are recollecting. You recalling my memory because I know me and God Law was going over about he had a song about the original man, but didn't R. Kill have a song about the original man or the first degree or something like that?
He did. I remember.
Huh?
He did it at hip hop night. He did it at hip hop.
I remember. Okay. That's what it was. Yeah. That's what it was. He did a. Okay.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
our Kill got a unique catalog.
But but at the same time, me and God Law was talking about. God Law did a track called "The Original Man." We were talking about God Law had brought up the idea of doing like a mixtape with 120 tracks.
Yeah, well, not just the mixtape, but 120 episodes.
Okay.
Of all of us, like all of us on the screen with one another. And I ain't gonna give out too
much. Private stock.
Yeah, but 120 episodes and shit.
Right.
You know.
So go ahead, God.
Yeah. Real quick, God. I ain't mean to cut your bill, but if it was anybody else that was on the panel that wanted to just add on in general, or what we was talking about, just about Sun Tzu, or what is Sun Tzu, or introducing yourself, or just any add on to the cipher and just the platform in general, man. I want to give you the stage real quick before we go into playing the music tracks that we got. Y'all know we try to show the guys some love. At least every episode if we can, man, to introduce the platform and the people that's watching and tuning in to some dope music, man, on YouTube, and just something out there that they can tune into, man. As well as we got some video clips. We may or may not get to the video clips tonight, man, because I want to let all of the guys build. Go ahead.
I think we need to get to some of the video clips.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna do it.
But I'm gonna let the guys build and stuff. Cause y'all got me fired up.
Okay. Well, let me ask the panel. Let me ask the panel. So we're not gonna worry about the video clips. I'm asking the panel. We're not gonna worry about the video clips. We're gonna just build.
Oh, enjoy yourself, dog. I got time. I got all the time in the world for the guys, God.
Okay. Well, let the people chime in on the chat. And y'all let us know. Y'all want videos or y'all want the bill?
Well, I'm gonna do the music first.
Okay.
Why we can't do both?
Okay, we got you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it. And that's it.
Well, I'm gonna go to what it is, God. I would like to keep the bill going with y'all. We already at an hour, you know what I mean? But
we going longer than an hour tonight.
Get a piece of this shit. 4 hours, 5 hours. Probably him and this shit. 13 hours on the phone. No, I mess with y'all, boy.
Shit. All right, here. Let me play the music tracks. Let me play the music tracks that we got for tonight, and then we're going to the videos, man. So let me get the music.
What you got to play, man?
Huh?
We got the guys.
I got a few.
We got the guys. We rocking out tonight. You ain't even got to
What
worry
you
about
can
that.
do,
You got to just sit
God,
back.
if you want, you can sit on
Some TZU shit on that motherfucker.
Ain't nothing but Sun Tzu on here. What are you talking about?
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I know it's Sun Tzu.
If they don't do no goddamn Gucci man no shit.
Oh shit.
Man, listen here. Would you sit back and chill out? It's your first time on the show. I want you to just enjoy it out.
Why is everybody on the show before?
That's me talking shit, God.
Oh, that's why it's it.
Yeah, that's why it's there.
Talking about
that's me talking shit, God.
No. That don't take nothing away from what I said. You need to sit your ass back and just chill out. You get the show.
I'm just talking shit, God. I'm just talking shit, God. You know I'm a villain. You know I'm gonna be chilling when I'm a villain.
God, guys should play Zoom. No, I feel you know, Lord.
Yeah, we want to hear that Zoom shit. I don't give a fuck if nobody else want to hear that shit. I want to hear that.
Lord, we want to hear all righteous, creative people, Lord.
No, God, we want to hear Zoom. We don't want to hear shit else.
Yeah, we want to hear Zoom.
Oh, we want to hear Zoom. We don't want to hear shit else. They got their time. If they want their time, they need to go on World Star. We want to hear the Zoom.
Well, let me get it queued up, man. So look, man, peace, man, for anybody that's out there, man. If this is your first time tuning in, man, to the God and Earth Hour podcast, man, what we like to do is we like to highlight gods and earths, man, with great music, and that's making good music. And we like to show some love, man. We like to play their tracks, cause you know we all we got, man. So if we ain't supporting the gods, and we ain't supporting the earth, man, ain't nobody gonna support the gods and support the earth, man. This the 5% connection. So this is what we here to do. Y'all know if y'all tune in with us on a regular, man, y'all know we do this every Tuesday and every Friday, man. So we got some good ones here for y'all tonight. So get tuned in and get ready. First up, man, I'm gonna go with a personal favorite of mine, man. I got Most High and Scrooge McJust. I know we gonna rock this one first up.
Oh, that's
and then we got a few more after that, man. All right. So yo, if y'all can, guys on the Zoom, man, I'm gonna try to mute y'all so it don't be too loud on the music, man, and we gonna rock out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. If you listening in, man, on YouTube or on Instagram or on Facebook, man, or on TikTok, no matter where you listening in, let us know what you think. Let us know what y'all think about the track, and then we can show Scrooge McJust and Most High some love, man. Peace.
War vets, CADRE.
I can tell you different great moments of each of these guys. Lyrically.
I'm walking through this hell, building to make it right. For the love of what's real, I shall remain bright. Focus, I aim light, my motion create life. Rise above the web, I see day all night. Yo, we ain't lights, black, brown, and yellow. Full of fire for the field, let's build. Form a huddle, can you stand on what you know and do what you say? Say what you mean in black and white, no gray. What's your integrity? I carry supreme weaponry, I'm only here to kill fear and carry on the legacy. My destiny is based on how I write this recipe. I know and understand who I am and who I'm best to be. I know what you do when you say what you do, and I know it ain't true. It is you that you fool, and I know what you do when you say what you do, and I know it ain't true. It is you what you shoot, shot, and ship. Follow the leader, God features. Snap blinking, evil thinking, I'm gleaming. Dreams, dreaming, smiling the pieces. God with the secrets, audible teaching. Problem neither. Evil demon smiling the ether. Graffiti waxed on bikinis. The black Nefertiti, city clothes. Hell close. Throne rose, tail those. City codes, stepped on. Shell toes, pretty toes. Got the cell phone. One dial from a smile, well known. Hell's only your pale tone. The smell's gone. Smoke's clear, the spell's gone. Gone. Phone, phones. Don't scare the stone. Strong, blow, blow. The Rolling Stone is home. Honeycomb, the mountain surrounded. All this gold I'm finding. Grinding. Heaven above, I'm grinding. Wet the whistle, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I know what you do when you say what you do. And I know it ain't true. It is you that you fool. And I know what you do when you say what you do. And I know it ain't true. It is you. Yo.
Peace.
Man, heat right there.
Peace, God. Peace, God. Yo, you know what? You know, just listen
Scrooge,
to the...
hey, Scrooge, your most height that y'all want to say? Go ahead, I see.
I was just gonna say, you know, just hearing that song, hearing, you know, the guys doing what they was doing, and you know, the whole vibe and the cadence and everything. Listening to that song, it just brought back so many memories. And the first thing that I thought about when I heard that song is that now I remember why the guys used to bang that shit so fucking much. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because no, the gods was consumed with to the fact where if you was amongst the gods, you didn't hear anything. You didn't hear no radio shit. All you heard was Sun Tzu. I know that song because that motherfucker was and no hearing it now. It's like yo, it's like yo, that's like some, you know what I'm saying, radio worthy shit. You understand what I'm saying? However, I know it and I can remember it because the guys just banged it so much, you know. And now today it's kind of like, you know how you hear something so much it becomes a part of your regular, you know, like you don't even know that you know it. And when I just heard that song, it just brought back so many memories. It's like I didn't even realize that it had that type of an impact on my memory just listening to it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Peace to the gods. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
Peace, God. I appreciate you, God, for real, because lo and behold, people tend to think like my character is a cocky individual, things of that nature. That really be the shell. You know what I'm saying? I critique myself so damn much. So when I hear input from others, you know, either if it's negative or positive, I appreciate it. Like
Please, God, listen. I could go down the line on every. I was just telling the gods. I said on every god that's on this panel tonight, I could go down the line on every single one of y'all, and I can give you all number one memory that I have in regards to hip hop and flowing and MCing of each and every one of you that I can say like this was my moment for you at this particular time when I knew like yo, you know what I'm saying, like self-adjust. I remember my moment for you. We was downtown at Hart Plaza one summer, just you know the guys was out there doing our thing or whatever, and they had a booth down at Hart Plaza where you could go in and you could flow. And they had the music and everything, and you could flow and do your thing or whatever. And the God got in the booth and he got the flowing and doing his thing. And the God was ripping it so nice that when the God got out the booth, words about him and everything I love, he had groupies running up to him. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Asking for his number, want to get his autograph. They just wanted to go with him. I'm like, yo, the God was doing his thing in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Word is mine, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but listen, 100 though, as an artist, I've learned that it'll be the shit that you put your hardest into that don't nobody really be caring for. What I mean by that is this. That song right there, everybody would always say, that's my shit, that's my shit. That's actually a song I don't know. I know I'm going hard lyrically. I even like how I'm on that boy singing a little bit. But for whatever reason, that is not one of my favorites.
But God, like, but the key thing you said is because it's the shit that you do that you don't put no effort into. Because you do it effortlessly.
It's different from you, God. I don't spit no whack shit.
Hold on.
Now, everything I spit is God. I'm saying this, God. Anything I'm on,
God, you might be right. God, let me tell you this. God,
can you name one time I ever spit anything whack?
No, you haven't. Let me tell you this. You're right in this act. You're right in this act, God. Let me tell you this, God, you're right in this act. And you should not think anything less or otherwise. All I'm saying is that it just means the most when somebody else is saying it to you.
So check it out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got your moment.
Hold on, here comes
I got your moment.
And God, Lord, you next, man. Hold on, man.
Your moment is there. You got plenty of moments.
We coming to you, man. Let us get what's up, because I wanted to hear from Most High, too, man, because I know he was on that thing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Sel. What you saying, Sel?
I'm on that modern shit and shit.
So check it out.
Come on, Sel.
The science I was dropping was that as an artist, that's not like I said, I know I'm going hard on their lyric. I even like the singing that I'm doing on there. But as an artist, that's not one of my favorites. That's not something I put my all into. And I noticed that when I put my all into something, that don't get looked at the most. You feel me?
God,
It be when I'm not trying.
you can't.
Hold on, let me take this from Knowledge the Born real quick. It's not gonna be long. I'm not knocking that song. I'm just saying personally, I feel like Ghost when Ghost was talking about his favorite album. My favorite album from Ghost was the Iron Man. Him personally, he said he don't like that album. That's one of his worst. And his reasoning behind that, I was like, oh, I get it. See the science behind that song, the reason why that song came out, I was going through something with a planet. That's why I was saying I know what you do when you say what you're doing. But I was relating that planet to the world too. You know what I'm saying? Those that's dealing with deceit and so on and so forth. So that's why I was spitting the way I was spitting on the bars. I'm like, man, hold on, man. I'm walking through this hell, building to make it right for the love of what's real. I shall remain bright. You feel me? It was like I was spreading my pain on that motherfucker. You feel me? That's all I really want to drop. Was that basically that was a powerful song for me because I was spreading pain and that same pain people.
Hey, look.
You know what?
Your favorite shit is never the people's favorite shit.
Right.
God, you not giving yourself the credit, God. If you was giving yourself the credit, like, God, I love that song. I was hard on that song. Then it'd be a different story. Somebody else.
I get what he ain't giving himself the credit, and not what he's basically saying is, hey, I mean, we got ranks of like, it's like Andre 3000 once said, your favorite ain't got a joint. He had a different emotion and reason behind that song, and usually those types of songs are loved by the people and not necessarily by the artist.
Right, like all powerful. Let me tell you, all powerful. Listen, all powerful. One of all powerful classic bangers is Master Equality. Period. And I'll say that like that's my personal. Like I'm sure everybody got something else, but I'm gonna say a production that was produced by the God. It represents all the gods and D-Mecca. Some of the hottest flows. It's variable. You got everybody, you know, not everybody, but you know, a lot of the guys getting their highlights on it. I feel like that was a classic production.
I don't want
other individuals different.
Not to cut y'all wisdom, God. I got two other joints I want to play real. We got to play real quick, man. So I don't want to. Let me get through these and then we can go back into the build.
All right. Shout out to the director of those videos too, man. He put that together on Powerful.
Peace to the God.
Peace, God.
That's what I was about to ask you, God. If you is anything that you want to add on, because I know you was on that joint kicking it too, but you came right on.
That came from a period of Ferraris and palm trees, man. And the guys started to go green after that. I mean, it started to freestyle. We had that executive producer on Powerful who was able to just mix and mash stuff together and man bring out the classics for us. So shout out to that man for having the video started.
Supreme Knowledge. I just want to give you your flowers on that track. What's that? Mr. Yakub.
Oh yeah.
Yo, you was nice on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's one of your classic moments for me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that right there, that was a beautiful segue into that next, you know what I'm saying, whole volume that you had dropped. You know what I'm saying? Your personal shit right there.
And guess what? That's not my favorite song.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, Papers, Please.
Right.
Yo, that was the shit. All y'all should remember that right there.
Yes, sir, y'all cool.
So yeah, I got a couple. Let me jump into these real quick, man, before we get all off. So the next one, man, I got the message to the black boy.
Yeah, I remember this one here right here.
Get this one going real quick. Yo, like if y'all tuned in on Instagram, if y'all on Facebook, man, y'all on YouTube, man, y'all let us know what y'all show some love to my man God Allah, man. Message to the black boy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all let him know what y'all think in the comments.
I mean, it was a
drop what y'all think. Drop what y'all think, man. If y'all man, before I forget. If y'all got questions, man, if anybody want to ask any questions to the guys on the panel, man, tonight in the Friday Night Cypher, any add-ons or anything that you maybe want to know from the guys here, TZU, CADRE, man, and the various guys from D-Mecca, that you maybe got an add-on or a question for the guys, make sure you drop it in the comments so we can get it answered for you, man. And two, let us know what you think about this track, man. Let's do it. Peace.
Yo.
black boy. Black boys stay righteous, build and destroy. Message to the black boy. Message to the black boy. Black boys stay righteous, build and destroy. Message to the black boy. The universe belongs to you. You be the maker. Black boy, build the build. You be our savior. First my general. Nobody stopping you or tell her what you made. Rain, hell, snow. Yo, you gave life to the planet. Taught nature how to grow. Gave light to the sun. So we have a righteous. Ain't no mystery. You the supreme being energy. Taught us the science of everything. Omnipotent, super dominant, supreme intelligent. You get in every session. You building my lesson. You be a blessing. Manifesting this lifestyle. The universal law. Peace to the science. The science. The black boy is God. Black boy stay righteous. Build and destroy. Message to the black boy. Message to the black boy. Black boy stay righteous. Build and destroy. Message to the black boy. Message to the black boy. Black boy stay righteous. Build and destroy. Message to the black boy. Message to the black boy. Black boy stay righteous. Build and destroy. Message to the black boy. Walk upright, build with a double-edged sword. You be the Lord of all world, divine positive force. You made the universe without a single sound boogie down. You the all supreme God, known as young God of law. You're the Mexican, Chinese, Japanese, African, Indian, Jews, Caucasian. All teach you to follow all civilization. Calculated nations, speak with vibration. Mind elevated, educated, we made it to make me the greatest. Pinpoint perfect, master the science of first step. Be the original man, it's the romance. Black boy, stay righteous, build and destroy. Message to the black boy, message to the black boy. Black boy, stay righteous, build and destroy. Message to the black boy, message to the black boy. Black boy, stay righteous, build and destroy. Message to the black boy, message to the black boy. Black boy, stay righteous, build and destroy. Message to the black boy.
War. This shit hard as a motherfucker, man. My bad, part yourself.
Having a 5G phone that's not on T-Mobile makes as much sense as playing
Peace. Peace to the guy. You right. That shit was hard as a motherfucker.
Straight up, man. Straight up.
You got the young guys with you.
Peace.
Go ahead, God.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. You should be able to.
Peace.
Hold on. Go ahead, I see. My bad.
Peace. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah. Yo, God. That was nice right there.
Over there.
That was nice. Yeah, I got it. You know, that was nice. I'm just saying, yo.
That shit was hard than
Right
a
there,
motherfucker.
I just wanted to know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to use that. What I'm saying is, where was you at right there when we was recording that? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying we, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I feel like I was a part of it because, you know, I remember the time when that was recorded, and I now remember, and you correct me, All Powerful, you there?
Yeah, man.
You correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember that, you know, there was a particular sequence of albums that was coming out with God's, and I remember God Allah's album particularly in that sequence. I think it may have been the first one, where, you know, God's was dropping albums, and they was based on, you know what I'm saying, certain books or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I remember, huh?
It was a concept, but God Law was the only one who actually went from knowledge to born with the concept.
But then
that was called Message to Black Boy.
Wasn't it another album that was scheduled by one of the guys that had a album that was tracked after a book or something?
The only other album I can personally think of that had like a book title reference to it was Art of Intelligence. The first TZU album was a play on Art of War.
Okay.
What? Niggas to guys, Dow G.
Nigga, okay, right, okay, that's what it was. Niggas to guys.
As a man thinketh.
As a man thinketh. Okay, yeah, okay, I remember that. Right. Okay, I remember that. I remember the guys was doing that at a particular time. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to go back to my original question to God Allah. where were you at mentally when you was recording that album? Because I know that you had to go into a certain zone. I remember, I'm a hip hop baby, and even though I wasn't riding around banging it all day every day, I got tracks that the guys wouldn't even understand. I got cassette tapes that I could pull out. You know what I'm saying? I got tracks I could pull out with the guys. You hear Master Bun Great in the background say, "Hey yo!" Y'all remember that, right? The mixtape to the Beyonce joint.
God Allah, you want to answer that?
Yeah, Lord. What it was I was among young guys. Like my young guys was educated. My young guys was raising me. So it's like when I went into basically the research and study of the black boy, and I went, I just put all the knowledge and information that I acquired from Knowledge God to like what I think I was wisdom, understanding, or whatnot of things of nature. And my conclusion was that this universe was created by the black boy. That, the black boy is truly the God. And when I created that track, I understood that. So, I had to give a message to him. That's why if you do the knowledge to the track, I say that he gave the universe, he taught nature how to be natural or whatnot. He taught how I ain't heard it in a long time or whatnot. But I went into the science on when it say that man didn't always exist as man, but man always existed. When you go into that science, that's saying when we existed as elements, when we existed as gases or thoughts or whatnot, Yeah, I can take it deep on here and stuff. It's the God's podcast or whatnot.
You know what I'm saying?
So, with that, it gave me an understanding of, this message need to go to the black boy of who he truly is, so he can enjoy the power that he blessed us with. You understand what I'm saying? Because
I'm gonna go through it, man. Peace to original man Arthur, man. Peace to the God for that donation, man. We appreciate you, man. Peace to the God. All praises due to you, man. We definitely appreciate you, God. Thank you, man. Let me get to the last track, and then we're gonna take the questions, man. Peace to the God. So, last but not least, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. If you on Instagram, you on Facebook or YouTube, man, y'all let us know what y'all think. I got the God, my man. We got Dow G, Life Hard. I'm about to rock this one. And then we're gonna get some feedback from the God on any questions, the panel or just any add-ons he may have on his track. And then we're gonna take the questions. So let's go, man. Dow G, Life Hard, man. Peace to the God.
It's that serious.
Life hard, so hard. Love hella right, that's the life of the God. Life real, so real. It is what it is and care less how you feel. Life hard, so hard. Love hella right, that's the life of the God. Life real, so real. It is what it is and care less how you feel. Life hard, nah, no it ain't. It's smooth as Remy, 1738. My dreads and her stairs getting longer. Guess that's my magnetic growing stronger. Placed in hell, was told to sit there. Heard about heaven while I'm trying to get there. Now how I get there, I wonder will it matter? I'm getting stacks and stack me a ladder. Will it be? I will use success. Let's toast a bottle of your best. Every bar I spoke, word I wrote, deposited as a promissory note. Life hard, so hard. Love hella right, that's the life of the God. Life real, so real. It is what it is and care less how you feel. Life hard, so hard. Love hella right, that's the life of the God. Life real, so real. It is what it is and care less how you feel. Check my progress rubbing on my scars. Check my future, gazing at the stars. Ours is very, very bright. Glow from the blunt tip me lighting up the night.
Chakra pathway, Sun Tzu mathway. Knowledge to born, we don't do halfway. Emotionally scarred from the penitentiary. Pain, suffering, always for our injury. Non-negotiable, silence acquiescence. Black God, DNA drip my essence. Every bar I spoke, word I wrote, deposited as a promissory note. Life hard, so hard. Love hella right, that's the life of the God. Life real, so real. It is what it is and care less how you feel. Life hard, so hard. Love hella right, that's the life of the God. Life real, so real. It is what it is and care less how you feel.
That's right, Mr. Right. Dow G. You got the doctor in the house. Gods of greatness. From the mind of the law. True and living. Let's get to zero gravity. That's right, that G-force. We coming from the center plane, God. Firing shots at these deaf, dumb, and blind American Negroes. Those who need to grow. Lacking the power of the truth. Now they got Sun Tzu CADRE in the booth. Lyrical. Sword play. Okay, let's lace the people, baby. Cause they want the universal dialogue. The supreme wisdom. We got it, baby.
Born Righteous produced that beat.
Peace.
Video,
Peace. Yo, no, listen here. That right there, I just want to let everybody know right here. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that's the latest joint. You know what I'm saying? That joint right there, and we got Self-Adjust.
Yeah, I got one more from Self-Adjust. I got Self-Adjust is one coming.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, we bringing you the latest of Sun Tzu. You know what I'm saying? When I say Sun Tzu, I'm just talking about the gods of D Mecca that, you know what I'm saying, be holding it down. That, you know what I'm saying, they're still doing their thing. And all these gods are doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And you got shit coming up from these individuals. I'm talking about all these gods on the panel. You know what I'm saying? But that right there, I just want to say that right there is one of the joints, just one of the latest joints from the gods. You know? So and I'm feeling that joint, and this next one that's coming up, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we don't feature the God on one of the previous shows.
Yeah, who's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know,
here too.
And yeah. But what I was saying is that the last one was, you know, it wasn't something recent. You know what I'm saying? But this one right here, yo.
Yeah. Laura, is there anything you want to add on about that guy? Anything you want to say or add on? I know I don't just want to run past your joint, man, without letting you add on about it.
No, it was just a peace moment. I just like to say it was like a part 2 to the original Contradictions. You know what I'm saying? Which is where the whole concept of the life hard came.
Yo,
but
Contradictions.
I was just coming at it from a different point of view.
What was your if you don't mind me asking, God, what was your mindset and just, you know, what was you striving to give out and to manifest when you put that out, God?
Right.
Well, like I say, God, the original Contradictions was more about the duality of life. As I say, the album was from nigga to God.
So
I was coming more from an aspect of how hard life was there. But this time it was more of a celebration.
So we got
after I came into knowledge itself, coming into, you know.
So we got.
That's why I was saying, you know, no, life ain't hard no more. It ain't hard when you got knowledge itself. We still go through the hell, but it's not hard because we understand that everything we do, God, we the sole controllers of it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a different aspect of life hard. It was like a part 2, you know. In my mind, and that's how I drew it up.
So,
peace, God.
So you saying that really, in order to understand that track, we got to go back and do the knowledge to Contradictions.
The original Contradictions.
The original track. You know what I'm saying?
God, by who was on that one also?
Yo, God, and I wanted to make mention of that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the last track right there, you know, that's one of the newest joints, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's new. That was on the OG album.
Well, I'm saying like as far as like what you got out right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
that's one of the that was the last album I dropped.
Yeah. I know you got some more shit that's like in the wings. You know what I'm saying? That's about to drop.
Right.
But however, you know what I'm saying? For right now, that was the latest joint. And
that was the latest album.
Yeah. You know, I like that. You know what I'm saying? How you cap that off? You know, put the cherry on top with the God Dr. Bahu on the end of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Who made that beat, God, and who made that video?
Oh yeah, that was Born Righteous. Born Righteous on the track and Born Righteous on the video.
The guys made the beats and the video.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. We always in house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The guys is always in house. You know what I'm saying? D Mecca, everything is in house. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. You know what I'm saying? And the guys got plenty of producers. You know what I'm saying? Plenty B makers, plenty MCs. You know what I'm saying? D Mecca's full of talent. Word is bond.
Word. So last but definitely not least, man, I got one more for my man. You know, we had him on this one, but this was a definite request for my brother. So I got Scrooge McJust, man. I got a track from the God, man. I'm about to let this one rock. You know, y'all, if you're still with us on Instagram, if you're still with us on YouTube and Facebook, man, y'all show us some love. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you think about the track, man. Let us, if you're fire, put the fire, drop some fire, man, and the fire emoji. Let them know what it is, man, and just let us know what you think, man. And then the God will come on with some commentary, and then we'll take these questions. Peace. Weeping swords.
That's the new shit right here.
On my 2021 shit. And beyond.
McJust, the golden child with the King Midas touch. Cadre, who wanted with us. Y'all funny as fuck, dummy, you lunch. Soggy, no crunch. My Nagas got this locked in the Cobra clutch. Word to us, fuck such and such, get blown to dust. Y'all niggas suck, we actual. So what's luck? I'm asking you, my universal war veterans before and after you. That whack trash gets thrown in a black glad bag fast quick, but thinking you can outlast this. Yeah, we gotta eat, but ain't all about cash, bitch. We elevate at astonishing rates. No time to debate. If you don't relate, get to know great. See, everything is at stake. I contemplate how much time it takes just to clean my plate. They feeding the hate while I beam in they face. They sink our sails, steam in the L, laced with kale. Not concerned about the fake and frail.
Mental warfare, warfare,
Yo, critical thinking, spiritual linking, mineral drinking, increasing visual briefings. Righteous minds connected, wisdom perfected. The universe leaves no substance neglected. Ever since I was erected, I was subjected to reclaim what's mine and protected. Fuck problems, the answer is correction and keep stepping. Accept it or reject it, but you ain't gon' disrespect it. Especially when I get the flexing. No regrets when success sets in. Set up the date, I'm never too late. Whatever the case, I do whatever it takes. Forever I'm great, shook a shake, just a layer of the cake. Gaining weight, can't wait, make it happen, never stagnate. Ultra bright light, causing everything around I gravitate precise. Yeah, ultra bright light, causing everything to gravitate precise, alright?
warfare for black people to be aware. Study your history so you know what's fake and what's real. Mental warfare for black, mental warfare for black people to be aware. Mental warfare for black people to be aware. Study your history so you know what's fake and what's real. Mental warfare for black, mental warfare for black people to be aware.
Yo, shit is here, we in the field, here to build, no shield, just steel, pure will in the cold grill for for real. Shit is deep, it gets deeper. The devil got my people in a sleeper. What a deviant creature, deceive you, just to make you a believer. Rise above that, see who was bred to love that. No identity, straight away from where the love's at. Waiting for a mystery to come back. The truth, they don't want that. Thy kingdom, come while you dreaming. Sleeping with demons, skeeting your semen till it weakens. Can't fuck with me cretin', just take these universal beatings. It'll be coming frequent in a supreme sequence. Holding flames, thought I was playing until the soldiers came to uphold the name. You feel the breeze where it's finna get colder, man. Life get heavy like mountain boulders, man.
Warfare for black people to be aware. Study your history so you know what's making what's rare. Warfare for black people. Warfare for black people to be aware. Warfare for black people to be aware. Study your history so you know what's making what's rare. Warfare for warfare for black people. Warfare for black people to be aware. To be aware. Study your history so you know what's fake and what's real.
Right.
You a real ass nigga. Love it, my man Scrooge, man.
Got to love it. Peace. Got to love it.
Love it, man. Scrooge, man, you still there, man?
Peace indeed, Lord.
Peace to the God,
man. So, they want to know on Facebook, man, what platforms your music on, man?
You can go to Scrooge McJust / United Masters. You can go Scrooge McJust, Reverb Nation, Scrooge McJust SoundCloud, Scrooge McJust YouTube, Scrooge McJust Facebook.
Scrooge McJust.
You know what I'm saying? SCROOGEMCJUS.
Word, God. Anything you want to add on about that track, man?
And that track, man, I was just coasting. Just coasting, man.
The guy said he was just coasting. Listen, that shit sound platinum. And the guy said he was just coasting. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Shit just be, you know what I'm saying, effortlessly.
Nah, like that. Yo, so man, now that we pretty much through the musical tracks, man, we appreciate the love and support. There's a lot of folks on Instagram showing us some love, man, asking for links, man. I make sure I got all the links and on Facebook and on YouTube, man, so that y'all can tap in. I'm gonna make sure that they're in the description too after the video. Questions, man. If y'all got questions, man, drop them in the chat. We're gonna go to some of the questions. I'm gonna throw the first one out there, and any God on the panel can answer. They said on Facebook, man, have the gods on YouTube? I think this comment was from part of myself. Have the gods traveled past Pluto? And any of the gods welcome to come on up and add on to this one, man. Peace, gods.
Hell yeah, travel
past Pluto. And if you can, come on up and add on. And please explain for those that don't know, man.
I want to know what do you mean past Pluto?
Oh shit.
Yeah, what exactly do you mean by that?
Yeah, I was
trying to go outside of 360.
Outside of 360?
Sound like you trying to go outside of 360.
I ain't trying to go there.
Yeah, man. That's
personally, that's why I said yeah, because you know, I travel with the mind. You can keep your cars. How far can you go? Gassed up without a road. You feel me? Like I travel through the wave of the thought. Thought wave is the fastest wave. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I done been Pluto on back.
You know what I'm saying? That's a speed that only the mind can detect.
He said outside of Pluto.
Yeah, you can go past Pluto.
He said, have you traveled beyond Pluto?
It's based on the sun. So we only see 5% of the universe, guys. 5% of the universe is visible. The rest of it, we don't even know what the fuck is out there. They don't know what's out there. We know, but they call it black matter. So the universe.
So what are you talking about? After Series A and Series B? You know what I'm saying?
That's all within the 5% of the visible universe.
I can see that. So
like
man, whatever.
Like all of the known universe that they know about is only 5% of us in the known universe. So it's things past Pluto, guys.
I mean, I think honestly, for me personally, the question is asking, have you gone or studied outside of 120? Because Pluto is the last degree. I would say, yeah, I've studied. I've gone outside of 120. We in the
What's
220
outside of
now.
120? What have you studied outside of
220.
120?
Outside after 120 is 240. After 240 is 360.
What have you
You limited
studied?
as
What have you studied that's outside of 120?
oh, and for example, like pardon me, fucking your psilocybin sciences, the study of black group science like we studied back in the day. Fucking any history.
I see where you're going. Right.
You see what I'm saying? Any studies outside of the actual text of 120, because Pluto is the last degree. So anything that you studied or researched or delved into outside of that would be outside of 120, or after Pluto.
Yeah, beyond Pluto. See, I said start series A, start series B. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I just went to base.
That's why I asked that question about serious.
What you say, God Allah?
You can find 120 and everything.
But when I did the knowledge to the question or whatnot, how I looked at it was how your mind went. Have your mind went beyond basically 120, 3,680,000,000 miles. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, because you got to understand, I put that there. You know what I'm saying? We got to, if you want to go beyond, we're gonna have to go to the universe that we built before we build this universe. You know what I'm saying? And all of this is basically the development of the mind, of how basically far the mind can go with its righteous self. You understand what I'm saying? But we didn't research all that came in our midst. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I went beyond Pluto. You know what I'm saying? She was a beautiful planet. You feel what I'm saying? She was calm, distant, exactly the way how I like it. She understood the equality of my bill, and we dealt with coaching ciphers with it and stuff like that. You know the math.
Right.
Anybody else want to add on to that, God, before I move on to the next one?
Did our powerful have something else to say? All powerful. You got there?
I think so.
Peace, God.
No, Supreme, peace.
Go ahead to the next question, God.
Yeah, peace, God.
He said, "Go ahead to the next question." Well, you had something you want to add on, Mosai?
I was just gonna say you can go beyond Pluto, but you can find everything in 120.
No doubt. That's where I was at with it. I understand that.
Isn't that outside of God of the universe?
You see that?
No doubt.
I say the problem book, you know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on, like, if you talk about lessons, that's outside of 120.
If you want a specific answer, man, the person would have to give a specific question.
Well, no, I mean that's why we all give our perspective. It's just a part of the 360-degree cipher. That's why when you said what you said, I perfectly understood what you said. You know what I'm saying? When you drop the certain, names and certain different perspectives and certain, books and ideologies that you could deal with, that's outside of 120. So you know what I'm saying? We all can put things in different perspectives. I think we all doing that. Perfectly.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. So, next question I got threw up on the board for everybody, man, is how has being a part of Sun Tzu Cadre changed your individual music?
Oh, let me start with that. Oh man. Listen. Well, y'all was building it earlier about coming around and having to know 120. Check it. We talking about music, right? Music is sound. Sound is a vibration. To know 120, sound travels at the rate of 1,120 feet per second. So to know sound, it was like we had to know 120 in order to really speak. You didn't know what you was talking about, man. You couldn't really speak. I'm saying you had to do the knowledge to the sound that was there. So with that being said, before I got knowledge, man, I was on some I want to say like some backpack hip hop shit. You know, my pops was a DJ before and after I was born over there on Bebe's before it became Black Orchid. You know what I'm saying? So I always had Technique 1200s around me. Matter of fact, I was really just behind the turntable, mixing beats or mixing a acapella to a beat, some shit like that. So I was good with. That's probably why I'm good with beat making in the sense of rhythm, right? So when it came down to rhyming, it was like, man, I knew how to rhyme, but I never really. And when I say took it serious, I don't mean on a business level. I never really took writing serious in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, I called it like cap rap or like backpack hip hop or whatnot. Come on, once I got knowledge, it was like, boom. I wasn't even thinking about rap when I was getting knowledge. Not at all. And then once I started seeing the guys rhyming, man, blew my motherfucking head all the way off. I'm gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, boom, I'm just learning the knowledge, and here it is, they fluent with the language. See what I'm saying? With their wisdom. And it was like they're incorporating that with their rhyme. And I was like, I remember guys like, come on, God, I know you can rhyme, go and get in the cypher. I used to shy away like a motherfucker. Nah, I'm good. The first time I seen the young guys unite, real heavy, I think it was like it was a situation, a time period where like you had separate ciphers. And so I remember it was like Ty Mel, Shaquille, Knowledge God, God Allah, Ruler, it's me. You know, it was a bunch of us, man. It was a good knowledge God of us, right? And the guys got the rhyming, man. I had it been like knowledge equality. You know, I'm in my free ciphers now. They're like, man, I'm watching the guys rhyme. It was just blowing my mind, man. Blowing my mind. So once I knowledge sound, and became a cadre, I mean, first of all, having to go through the regimen of knowledge and sound, I wasn't doing it to become a cadre. It was just so happened that I already knowledge sound. And guys like, oh, well, you can rhyme your ass, monster. Come on. It wouldn't be no schools with just without sons of cadre. I want to make that known.
Right.
God shaping up. I am a collective. It's like I am the collective. I'm all of y'all in one body. That's how I look at it. So yeah, it definitely changed the way I do music. Shit. Straight up.
Peace, God. No doubt.
Any other God that wanted to add on to that?
Oh, well, I told myself that, because, niggas used to always be a freestyler. I mean, I used to always be a freestyler or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I told myself, I'd never take this rap shit serious unless it be nothing but the gods. Like, you got to be true and living gods who spit. This is the only how I basically take it serious and basically claim a group. And when the God reads sons saying, God, we about to do a rap. We about to bring back Sun Tzu. I'm like, what? But it's like, the guy he wasn't moving. Like the guy was moving, because I can't say the guy wasn't moving because he was ready when we was ready. I go, But what it was I'm riding with Born Great and Divine Allah. And the guys, they was on some they was Dipset. And them niggas really listen to them niggas, man. I'm like, bro, man, cut that shit off. I roll with him for 2 days straight. Now, third day I get a call like, man, cut that shit off, God, and put it some Zoo. And but I think it was like probably 2 songs. I think when we had like 2 songs or some shit with Mary Son. I think Mary Son did like 2, 3 songs. But the next day, the God Born Grace say, God, why we don't go? God, why don't we make God music? So we ain't gotta listen to this other music. I'm like, God, let's do it. Then we rallied all the gods. And it was, I don't know which was Mind to Take Mine. But we told all the guys, look, Lord, we're gonna stay in the studio for the whole weekend. Any guys that gotta go to work, get up, go to work. When you leave work, come back. Any guys that gotta go make a self-alarm or whatnot, go ahead and make your woo-wop, come back. And we basically came, the end of that weekend, we had our mixtape. It was all powerful. You was there, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, but Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was Saran after
That's my foundation.
yeah. Right, it was Saran after that. Like, this is what we doing. And I can go deeper into the journey. The journey was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the
Yeah,
journey was
I would say that like for me, I was already doing music when I met the God. That's actually how I met the God was at a show. But in regards to my involvement in Sons of Cadre, Knowledge Born brought me around the wilderness, which is Wilderness, which is where we son stayed at, was what God Law was talking about. Brought me around, and I got me and God Law got real close. Became the Black and Brown before there was a such thing as a Black and Brown mixtape and all that. And I remember, man, we was walking to his house on Fairview. I don't know if you remember this or not. We was walking to his house on Fairview, and we got to the house, and he had a computer in the house, and the computer that he had burned CDs. I say, God, you got everything you need to make your music right here on your computer. He said, you bullshit. I'm like, yeah, God, we can get started right now. And that's how we did it. That's how we got started. Started burning the $3 CDs just to get the word out. You know, that was the foundation. You know what I mean? But as far as how being part of Sun Tzu helped me personally in my individual music, I would say that so much emphasis was placed on knowing your lessons. So much emphasis was placed on attending Parliament. Like just being a part of the culture was just as important, if not more, as being a part of the group. So when we began to like do individual things or branch out, live our own lives, have children, things of that nature, that stuck. I'm pretty sure it stuck with everybody. It stuck with me. So I learned how to deliver these teachings in a very clever, unique, rhythmic, rememberable way from Sun Tzu Cadre. Prior to that, I was just writing around, pro black shit or all that. But when it came to actually learning how to teach or deliver the truth of 120 mathematics alphabet over a beat, I got that from Sun Tzu Cadre. I got that from Sun Tzu Cadre. Some guys will be real direct, knowledge, wisdom. Other guys were more discreet with how they did it. You know what I'm saying? They slid it in. I took both of those ends of the spectrum and put it right in the middle. So that's me. You listen to my music, and yeah, you're gonna hear 120 math, alphabet all through it, but it's gonna be done in a more modern day way, to where you can still ride to the music, you can still bounce to it, you can still party to it, and all that. The truth's still on there, but the vibration itself ain't the typical backpack 90s hip hop. 80s, 90s hip hop style.
Peace to the God. Yo, God. One thing, I want to give you your flowers in regards to, God. What I appreciate you for is that you kept Sun Tzu going. You was like, you had the foundation, then you had the next elevation, and you represented the next elevation of Sun Tzu. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kept Sun Tzu going. You know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, you still right there. You are the one that, and I'm gonna take this upon myself. And if anyone differ, they can say, and they can say why they differ. But I'll say right now, if there is a torch to be passed in regards to Sun Tzu off onto the next generation, I would say that you're the one right now holding that torch to pass it off to the next generation. You know what I'm saying, in regards to Sun Tzu, because now somebody else could have been doing something on the line right now, because like I say, Sun Tzu has evolved into something so much that everybody is doing their own individual thing. They got their own lane. And everybody is, just doing so many different things. That's why we got everybody on the panel, and we got so much that can be shared that we're gonna have to have another show.
Yeah.
We'll have to have another show.
It needs to be a documentary made.
Well, I mean, not only a documentary. I mean, it needs to be more music continuously coming out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know.
Part 4, you know.
You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And, I mean, I'm sure all of the guys got things that projects that everybody working on. But however, I'm just saying that it's just so much. But however, my purpose is saying what I was saying was to give you your flowers in regards to you were a pivotal, point in Sun Tzu, that you kept it going. And you made sure that all of the guys had their music in order and was doing what they was doing. And you made sure that things were still going. And you still, holding that torch, right now, to whatever degree. And, it's some other guys and younger guys and, things are still going on. Things are still bubbling, you right there. So, you'll be passing that torch, making sure that the next generation is doing what they're doing, So I want to give you your flowers for that,
All praise to Thank
Peace.
you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Peace, God.
Hey, while we get all these
Go ahead.
Hold on, Lord. While we got all these guys on here, let me say this. Master Equality Part 5 needs every last one of y'all on it. It's not really Master Equality without Sun Tzu CADRE.
Did Master Equality 4 just come out?
Master Equality 4 came out maybe like a month or two, something like that ago.
Okay. So shit, you steady in the studio, shit, cooking shit up.
Yeah, if I don't know if Mr. Freeman even heard it yet. He's on the intro of Master Equality Part 4. He ain't even heard it yet. But look,
you heard that?
Part 5 needs every last one of y'all on this call, on this Zoom, on it. Because it's not really Master Equality with y'all. I just keep the name going.
No doubt.
But that's our thing.
Mm-hmm.
Master Equality is our thing, not my thing. That's our thing.
Dr. Bahu was on there, right?
Oh, which one?
The original Master Equality.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I say that, that's the stamp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the stamp right there. You know what I'm saying? You got Dr. Bahu verse on there because you ain't gonna get him on nothing easily. So once you got him on there, you know what I'm saying? That's a stamp. Word is bond.
Let me drop this to put this on record and whatnot and things of this nature. Now, when it came down to all powerful God, he was the teacher.
Okay.
He taught us our sound.
Peace, God.
You know what I'm saying? He made it that we can make this sound independently. With him or without him, with me or without me, with self or without self. He formed a way of life that he taught me. I taught self. Self taught. Where it was, he gave us our sound. He taught us how to teach ourselves our sound. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this gave us the motivation and inspiration to see a light at the end of the tunnel.
And God Allah was the battery. Because when I was saying let's pay for services, God Allah was saying fuck that, let's do it ourselves.
Right. That
now I'm like, let's pay
that
for services.
that was the creation. That was the creation of the mountain.
And God, real quick too, God, I do got a few more questions for y'all, man, before we get up out of here from the channel. One of them was what makes getting knowledge in D-Mecca so unique? And that's for anybody on the panel. Anybody want to add?
You got to come here. You got to come here to experience that. You got to come here.
Let me say this real quick.
Come here and walk with us.
That I'm not from D-Mecca, and I had to be welcomed in. I can definitely answer that.
Peace, God.
Being in D-Mecca, there's a certain standard. Nobody really cares how much money you got. Nobody really cares if you can rhyme or not. What matters is how true and dedicated are you to Allah World Manifest. That's what matters.
And how far we are away from the root to stand on that the way we do.
Yeah, and I honestly think that's because of the history of the Mecca all the way back to Far Elijah, things of Malcolm, things of that nature. All that's still embedded in D Mecca to the riots. The people of D Mecca are this in general are a different type of people. You're not gonna get D Mecca energy anywhere else out there. A lot of places you're not gonna get the kind of energy you get from people in D Mecca, and that transfers and translates over into the 5% of D Mecca. If you come in D Mecca at the 5%, you better know your shit. Better know, because even the slowest slow gasser in D Mecca knows this shit better than most people elsewhere.
Yes.
And being so far from the root, that is rare. That is rare. So it's a gem. If you come in D Mecca and hold your own, you sure listen. Sure listen. I'll say that. And
Peace,
if you're
God.
not sure living, you're gonna find out.
Yeah, getting knowledge of self and D Mecca, it gives you the ability to identify who the true living is. This is how we was taught. We was taught right and exact as much as possible, so we can identify God when God is in our midst. See, right now we are identifying the Father. The Father said, "If you ever want to see us, do what?
Together.
Come together.
Come together." You know what I'm saying? And it's like through that, it gave us the ability to come together to learn the righteousness within each other. And it was the pureness of life. You understand what I'm saying? Because shit, I got civilized from the gods. Civilizers have the ability to be educated, refined, polite, and have standards, means, and taste. I got the guy little. I said I was a grown ass man. The guys had to teach me how to wash my hands. God, wash your fucking hands, Lord. Don't gotta warn my refrigerator while I wash your hands, Lord. I wash your hands. Then the God broke it down to me. God, I basically got an A in biology.
Yo, God, you remember we got kidnapped in the middle of the night? We went around the city and kidnapped each other one by one.
Yeah.
You remember that guy?
I remember those. I was there for one of those.
Yeah, I remember that one.
God a lot.
Cared about education, man.
God a lot. Remember what I'm talking about? Like the first one on some real shit. God, we went and picked everybody up in the middle of the night. You didn't know what was happening. God came and tapped you.
God, come out.
Come out right now. Allah, you walk by.
Yeah, like what the fuck? All right,
Allah, you walk by. God, we need you. We need you.
Shit like that.
We need you. We need you right now, God. We need you.
God,
you got in the car.
God just want to go through 120 and shit. God, what the? I want to go through 120. Come on, I'm out here now. Let's go through it and shit. Call another God and shit. We about to go get another God. You know what I'm saying?
You in the whip, we gone. You know what I'm saying? By the morning time, you know what I'm saying? We got wisdom and understanding and gods all in the school building, going through 120.
Yeah.
Just to show and prove that we can get together like that.
Yeah. Show and prove. We're gonna answer. We're gonna come out when it's time.
And all the guys that got Earths, all the Earths on the phone together. Where they at? All I know is they came to pick them up in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? And the guys that didn't answer the jack, and they were still at home, and it was Parliament Sunday. We got back to the Parliament. The Parliament was still going. Everything was going. And we all walked in, and everybody knew, like, every guy that came in, those were the individuals that was down at the school in the middle of the night building. They all got picked up.
Yeah, but this what developed us into gods today. It has taught us how to tell the truth, taught us how to be kind-hearted, taught us how to be giving, taught us how to be sincere. You know what I'm saying? Like the gods in D Mecca. Like this where I got it from. Like the gods taught me how to be a righteous man. Like I thought, before I got knowledge of self, I thought my life was gonna be locked up for life or dead. So I might as well sell crack till that time comes. And the gods taught me that I was way greater than that. way greater than that. And it's like, yo, you change with the young. This is only how you stay. This is only how you stay alive. You feel what I'm saying? And the God just taught me how to change myself into the
Praise
righteous
God.
man that I am.
Praise God.
You know what I'm
And one thing I want to say is that it don't make nothing special for getting knowledge in D Mecca. You know, what you hear and what you witnessing is just the pride that we have in regards to getting knowledge from where we got it. You know, and we have a certain camaraderie amongst one another. You know,
Yeah.
so if it's anything that you see, you hear, you know what I'm saying, witnessing, that's what it is. And it don't make
Yeah.
nothing special about D Mecca. You know, except for us. You know, and when you come amongst us, then that's when you'll be able to understand why we are the way we are.
And God, I do got a couple more questions, man, before we get ready to get up out of here. One of them on Instagram is, what is 25,000 years in advance mean in history? So if anybody want to take that one. And the second one was, is there astrology in 120? So these two questions are off Instagram. Anybody on the panel, y'all more than welcome to take those questions on, man, and add on to that, man.
Like 25,000 year history, that just say that we renew our history. We don't repeat our history. We renew it. That means that the things that's from the past, the things that we learn from experience, from wisdom, which is a form of experience, we don't repeat the same mistakes that we made. We renew it. Because the past, like your ass, is behind you and it's full of shit, like Abu Shahid taught me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just saying that to renew your history. Don't repeat it. You ain't got to repeat history once you know history. Because you're writing it in advance. So you're actually writing into the future. You're actually looking into the future while you're in the present. You know, that's how I see it, guys.
25,000 years, 25,000 years in advance is your son get knowledge of self, your grandson get knowledge of self, your great grandson get knowledge of self. Because this is how the 2023 scientists was able to basically predict the history 25,000 years in advance. They was able to intune their minds or their brain waves, which connected them to their son's brain waves, which gave them the ability to see what their sons was gonna do, and they predicted it. This give us the ability to see our sons getting knowledge of self. You understand what I'm saying? Like the 25,000 years in advance is that my bloodline, the man of my bloodline, is gonna be God Almighty Allah. This is written in advance, and it's for me to educate my cipher and really educate myself and only bring righteous behavior throughout myself, amongst my children and amongst all, so they can have the ability to see a righteous person, because it's rare to see a righteous person on this planet. So when you develop yourself to basically be a mirror of righteousness, so individuals can see it lived out, it's going to get passed on to your sons and your daughters, where 25,000, the wisdom of the power is going to penetrate these ciphers with the righteousness of God, because God come to what? Teach us the righteous way. So 25,000 years in advance, and what it means in history is that you teaching your babies the knowledge of self. But when you travel to the next dimension, you still building in this dimension flawlessly. That's why Allah world manifests here to this day.
God, I always seen writing your history as God, just as I seen the God in the simple, simple, keeping it real. God, just speaking the truth, God, as God. We say be and it is, God. Planning your day, planning your life. As the God say, then you get farther, you plan generations ahead, God. That's just when you speak, you taking those thoughts from knowledge to born, God. And you write the history and you live it out because you've already planned it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not wondering. We're waking up. We in tune with mathematics. We're living out what we already planned. The 85 get up every day and just wonder what they're gonna get into. They have no idea. That's why they're easily led. You know what I'm saying? So I always see that, I know we used to always fast and renew our history on the Wisdom Power Day. You know what I'm saying? We used to renew it, because we're going off into a new cycle, and we're clean, like you say, we're refining and cleaning up, not so that we don't deal with the past and we're only dealing with the truth now. That's how I always think it, just on a level that was drawn to me.
Peace God.
Peace to the God.
See, it ain't no mystery.
Ain't no mystery, yeah.
That shit was removed.
That's what that show on Probe. It showed that the original man intentionally made this happen through wise words, ways, and actions, using his power to deal equally with all persons, places, and things. Those are the three ciphers. You see what I'm saying? The devil don't deal with that. He teaches of a mystery, and he deals with injustice. You know what I'm saying? Inequality. So we show and prove who we are. That it ain't no mystery, and that we're the ones, intentionally putting this into action. In advance. Like the God said, say be and it is.
Kun fire kun.
We know and understand that kun fire kun, cause and effect. We know and understand that our cause are. We stimulate life and matter, man. We came together as the Son of Man and agreed. So in advance, we agreed in advance that this would take place. So we just living it out. We're living out our word.
What was the other question about astrology?
Is astrology in 120?
God of the universe, baby.
Astronomy is in 120.
All our facts.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Astronomy, not astrology.
Is there a difference between astronomy and astrology?
Yeah,
What is
astronomy is the science.
Okay,
astrology is the pseudoscience, if you want to say.
Okay.
I don't really like the term pseudoscience, for lack of a better word. That's what we're going to call astrology. But astronomy is the science. You can't deny it. That's just like you can't deny
astrology.
And you can't deny the fact that the sun, the moon, and the earth, they all got attracting powers. You understand what I'm saying? And that shows the effects of what they claim in astrology. There's certain, movements of the planets got certain effects on individuals. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the pseudoscience part of it. But however, the actual fact is astronomy is a science. And that's what we deal with.
Yeah, astrology. They was asking about astrology. Yeah, astrology based on stars. And stars exist. So the science of astrology.
Astronomy is based on stars, God. Astronomy is based on stars. Astronomy is based on stars. Astronomy is based on the sun, moon, and stars, God. Not astrology. Astrology is based on
Y'all let the guy talk to you understand. I'm talking about let you drop your understanding, God. I'm saying, God, let you drop your understanding. God, I'm giving you the fuck. Yeah.
What I'm saying is this. Astrology and astronomy is both based on stars. And stars exist. Stars exist, God. So what I'm saying is this, guys. See, if y'all gonna do that shit, don't even fuck it, God. I want to build this shit.
Nobody said nothing, God. Nobody said nothing. You had the floor.
Go ahead, fucking build.
God, what I'm saying is this, God. Astronomy and astrology is both based on stars. And stars exist. And they've been existing for trillions of years. That's like astrology and astronomy. People been observing astrology for millions of years. And say that these characteristics that people born under this stargate, people tend to exhibit these characteristics. It is a pseudoscience, but it's also based on actual science, which is stars. In the Holy Quran, it's a surah called the constellation. And astrology is based on constellations.
God, astronomy is based on constellations. Because astronomy, God, listen, astronomy is based on the sun, moon, and the stars, and they are all planets. Astronomy is based on the motion and the movement of the planets and heavenly bodies, which planets are. They're wanderers. All of them are planets, God. So all of them is based on astronomy. When you start talking about astrology, you're talking about the ideological concepts that people apply to the movement and motions of these planets in the heavens. So that's what makes it what we call a pseudoscience. However, the actual fact, the mathematical equations of what we call astronomy is based on the heavenly motion of the heavenly bodies or the wanderers, which are called planets, God. And this is astronomy in all of its aspects.
I bet what both of y'all saying. What it's saying about astrology is basically saying that it pinpoint or calculated the behavior of humans at certain positions of planets that rotate within the solar system or whatnot.
But you can't.
I'm saying, God, my education is not that. I don't have. My education does not have that type of expensive backing to actually basically pay attention to that planet and the behavior of a human being.
All I'm saying is, you cannot paint the wide spectrum of human behavior with a narrow brush like astrology. Astrology is a very narrow brush to paint the broad spectrum of humanity with. To say everybody does this if they were born at this time, at this particular place, at this particular space on the planet, at this particular time. To say that everybody is like that, everybody, nowhere, everywhere on the planet, no matter what, that's a very narrow brush to use to paint such a broad spectrum. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but God, see, I will put that in there because God, these planets and the motion and vibration of these planets does affect this planet. Everything is related. I don't just look at planets doing that shit. I look at food.
The Build Destroy degree teaches us that.
Yeah, I look at food,
tracking power,
basic shaping molding human behavior. I look at basic thoughts, people amongst individual energies. All of this is related.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna say, the movement of planets is the behavior of basic human behavior. No, all this shit is behavior. Is behavior of human behavior.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? That's why it's like we had. That's why we had to get to jail. Like we got it's like this. We got the blessing. This is what I've been dropping on the guys for the last 2 weeks. Or basically the true angel baby. Like God, we are the black man, woman, and child are the true angel babies of America. Like the black woman, and child in America are the angel babies of the planet Earth. That's why we was blessed we was the first one blessed with the knowledge of the nation of gods and earth. You understand what I'm saying? Because all these other nationalities ate off the back of our struggle. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't striving to go there, but I am striving to go there. You feel what I'm saying? It's like what I've been telling the God. All of us God. Go ahead, go there. Go ahead, Bill. I don't know if this podcast is ready.
God, astrology is based on stars, and stars exist. It's not based on some made-up stars. It's made up on it's based on actual constellations that you can actually observe with a telescope. So what I'm saying is, hold on, God, pardon me, God, hold on, God, we can rap together, but we can't talk together, God. Can I finish, bro?
Well, you been talking.
Now, hold on, God, can I finish? God damn.
Peace. God, we're gonna remain civilized. Let's remain civilized in this dialogue.
Come on and finish it up, Ross.
What I'm saying, cutting people off is uncivilized.
Peace, God. Hold on, God, hold on. First thing we're gonna do is this. We're not gonna cut it. God, do knowledge. Why is it? First thing we're not going to do, like you said, we're not going to cut each other off. And I'm only saying what I'm saying because I want to make sure that you are going to be heard. And there is no cutting off. So I just want to keep order. And I want to just clear the air so that you can be heard perfectly. Okay, God.
If you can, Waz, if you can, keep it short and sweet, because I do want to let the God add on before we go to the next question, man, because we about to get up out of here.
Yeah, God, I keep it simple, God.
Come on with it.
I keep it simple. If God, I don't celebrate birthdays. I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't celebrate other people's birthdays because we older than the sun, moon, and stars. Astrology and astronomy is both based on stars, and stars exist. Stars is not made up. They're not some spooky shit. They actually is. People actually born during these times, God. That's what I'm saying, Lord. Now, whether it affects human behavior or not is yet to be seen. You know what I'm saying? As far as esoterically, it does. You know what I'm saying?
We're saying the same thing.
In an abstract fashion.
We're saying the same thing, God. We're saying the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? But look, I go ahead, y'all build.
Come on, Powerful, something you want to add on?
I was going to answer the question, which is astrology in 120? No. That's the answer to the question. Finally, God said, yeah, they'll be dealing with science of planets. The question was never, is astrology real or not? The question was, is astrology in 120? The answer is no. And when you want to debate what astrology is, that's irrelevant.
It's based on stars, God.
Stars are planets, God. That's astronomy.
God, listen.
God, astrology is based on stars.
We're going to let Sincere speak. We're going to let Sincere speak. We're going to let Sincere speak. Can we let Sincere speak? Please, God, let's respect the venue and the panel and everything, and let's let Sincere speak.
Yeah, I just said don't cut anybody off, but okay.
Was you finished? Was you finished on Powerful?
No, I wasn't finished.
Come on with it.
But go ahead.
No. God, Bob, please. If you can, God, no, finish up.
To the question.
Finish up with what you.
To the question, I agree, and that was the question. You know what I'm saying? I was just adding on that I had just asked Master Born Great that's the first question I asked, which what was the difference between astronomy and astrology? Because I had seen a quote from the messenger that said he don't bear in mind astrology, but he definitely bear in mind to the science of astronomy. So I asked myself, what's the difference? Because that ain't my subject. I don't really,
Please, can I add on?
Yeah.
All right, look. Any word that starts with astro or astra is talking about stars. So we can stop saying astro deals with, we know that astro and it deals with stars. Whether it's astronomy or astrology, the word astro is going to deal with stars. Like lunar deals with the moon, and solar, helo deals with the sun. So,
well, the star's a planet.
Whether it's real or not.
A star's a planet. A star's a planet.
I know that.
Yes, sir.
What they got to do with astrology?
So we talking the sun, moon, and stars. They are planets. So astro is dealing with what we're talking about.
Let him finish.
I'm saying every word that has the word astro at the beginning of it is talking about stars. So whether it's astrology or astronomy, we're talking about stars. That's not the question, though.
No,
the question is astrology in 120? The answer is no.
Right.
When you say what you're saying about astrology, you are somewhat supporting you're supporting astrology.
Just like astronomy. Astrology is in 120. What degree is it?
Got the United States degree in the student enrollment. When they say, we order the sun on the stars.
That's
hold on. If you saying astrology, the word astro means stars. So as soon as you say astro, you say stars.
Astrology means
so it's in there. It's in there in the name of stars.
Astronomy is dealing with the movement of the planets.
IC gave the definition clearly of what astronomy is and what astrology is, the perfect definition of both of them. I said both words deal with stars because you're right.
Right.
Stars are real. Everywhere with astro is stars.
He's right.
The born degree you just brought up is not astrology. That's astronomy. It's still the stars, but it's not astrology. It's astronomy. There is no astrology in 120. If it is, show me a degree.
Right.
Well,
The God is right in his act. The God is right in his
Not in
act.
the born degree.
God right exactly what he's saying.
Well, but let's because astrology basically saying the movement of planets.
No, that's not astrology. That's not astrology. That's not astrology. Astrology has nothing. God, astrology has nothing to. Astrology.
God. If I say I haven't finished, let me finish. Let me finish.
You started off wrong, God.
You gotta let me finish, God. I understood what the God. I listened to the meaning. Astronomy means planets.
The movement.
Astronomy means the study of planets. Astrology means the study of planets or the behavior of human beings.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Is I wrong?
No.
So what I'm saying, I know I wasn't wrong. That's why I
No, you wasn't, God. No, you wasn't. My apologies.
That's why I want y'all to let me finish.
My apologies for cutting you off, God.
When it comes down to astrology, like I said, education, I don't have that much money back in my education to pay attention to goddamn movements of planets and see if it made this person move. How I made this person move.
Right.
God, that's not my profession.
Right.
Or whatnot.
Right.
Ain't no sun signs, no moon signs, no rising signs, no seventh houses, no fourth houses. Ain't none of that shit in 120. That's astrology.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Ain't none of shit in 120.
What about the retrograde?
Retrograde is not astrology. Retrograde is the effect of looking at the motion of the movement of planets. That's what retrograde is, God.
That does to people. That's astrology.
Yeah.
But God, sometimes that should be hitting on the nose. Like
Niggas think backwards all the time. Niggas think backwards all the time. Niggas think backwards all the time.
Right and exact every single time. It can be right and exact every single time, God. It can be right and exact every time. It don't mean it's not. It's still in 120. The question is in 120.
Yo,
God. Peace to the God.
God of the universe. Studying stars is in 120, God.
That's not
it is astrology.
Peace to the God. Listen, yo.
Yes, it is, God.
No, it's not.
Please, can we get some water? Please, God. We need some water. Hold on, please.
1 second.
Hold on.
Peace to the God.
Peace, God.
I see asked me one day, God. He asked me what day I was born on, so he could do my natal chart or some shit. I called my old guy and asked me what day I was born on. He said I'm a nigga. I don't know what fucking hour you was born. Or what minute you was born? So the God. So I said, just hold on, listen. So the God I see taught me the importance of knowing the minute, the hour, and the day you was born, the exact time and shit like that, so you can pinpoint it on a chart. Now, whether that chart is astronomy or astrology, that's for the individual to decide for themselves. But we stargazers. So we study the stars. Whether we study how they affect us on a personal level or how they affect the universe on a on a microcosm level. We study the stars. And astrology and astronomy is studying stars. Whether one is a pseudoscience and one is an actual science is there. They both based on studying stars, God. That's all I'm saying.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
I was just about to say
that.
Yo, God, real quick. Peace to the God, real quick, man.
God,
hold on, real quick, God, real quick.
You right.
Real quick, God, because we touching on like the 2.5 mark, man, and we can't keep it going all night. You know, we gonna have our little cipher.
Video chat. What a video chat.
No, that's what I was just about to say. God, we gonna keep it going.
You know,
God, we gonna keep it. We gonna definitely keep it going later. What I do want to do, man, is get everybody out of here in good time, man, and let everybody get, maybe a closing statement, anything y'all want to leave the people with, anything that y'all maybe want to leave, the platform with, anybody out there that's tuning in. or maybe interested in getting the knowledge or just out there tuning in with
Peace
us
to
in the
the
world in
God.
general, man. So I want to go down the line real quick. If there's anything anybody want to add on before we close out, come on up to the stage, man. If you do, man. God, a lot. You anything you want to add on, God, before we get up out of here?
Oh, peace to the guys that are, you know what I'm saying? Keep up the great work. I love y'all.
Peace God.
Hey, yo, go do the knowledge. Y'all gonna see greatness.
No doubt. No doubt. Peace
Peace.
God. Peace God.
Peace, God. All wise. Anything you want to add on, man? In closing, man, before we get up out of here.
Yo, Sansu Kadre, I love y'all. Yo, all wise 360. I'm still making music. I still got new shit coming out. You know what I'm saying? All wise
Get with
360,
us, God.
SoundCloud, YouTube, all
Get
that
with us,
shit.
God. We need to put your shit, everybody's shit on the platform. You know what I'm saying? We want all y'all music on here. You know what I'm saying? All Wise 360. We need you.
I got you, guys. Whatever you need, I got you. I'll make something personal for the show and shit. Like, I got you guys. That's what I want to say.
God, let me drop this guy. We about to drop another podcast by the name of Sevenfold. So be looking out for that.
Sevenfold.
Yeah, Sevenfold.
Peace, God. Peace, God. Yo, Sevenfold. Look forward to it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be with you on that, God. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get you out there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure that everybody know and everybody get you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get with you on that. You know what I'm saying? We got some business coming with that.
For peace to the guys.
Peace, God.
Anybody else want to add on? Yo, peace, Mega, man. Peace to the God.
Peace to the guys. I want to say, Sansu Kadre, I love y'all. I want to say thank you for all the, I mean, it ain't over, of course, but for all the years that we have behind us that made us who we are now. I keep up with y'all. I see y'all doing great in y'all lives. Y'all families are beautiful. You know what I mean? Like I got some of the most of the gray hair. Y'all doing better
Peace,
than
God.
me right now.
Yo, even with them gray hairs, God, you know, Sun Tzu got more years in front of them than they got behind them, God.
Yes, sir. I want to say, Master Equality Part 5. I'm serious about that. I'm not gonna do another one if it don't have y'all on it. I got my show, my first episode, the Minister Supreme show. It airs Sunday. This coming Sundays at the Guard Hour, pre-recorded and all that. So I'll send everybody out the links.
Peace. Peace.
If you're looking for Sun Tzu Kadre music, the Most High's Rules of Engagement album, Master Equality 1, 2, 3, and 4, BIG album, I mean, a lot of different shit. It's on sunzukadre.bandcamp.com. sunzukadre.bandcamp.com. You can get a nice selection of Sun Tzu Kadre music there. Aside from that, you know, y'all keep being great people, man. Y'all keep being great guys, taking care of y'all families, doing great things. And I got a media company too called Lex Brand Development. You know, I got God Law. Remember all that top notch equipment we talked about back in the day?
Yeah.
I got it.
No, that's fine.
Peace, God. Peace,
I got every
God.
single piece of it, from the camera to the drone to the speed. I got every single piece of it. So yeah. Next time I come to D-Mecca, we're gonna do some work. I love y'all, man. Peace.
Peace, God. That's it. Yeah, I got everything too and shit. Yeah, I got everything too, Lord. Word is bond and shit. I just got the studio back up.
Peace, God.
Yeah, peace to the God.
Peace.
But yeah, why fly studios and shit.
Anybody else that maybe wanted to add on some statements in closing or whatnot?
Peace to the family.
Peace, God. Come on up.
Peace, God. To the family out there listening. You know, I say love y'all, man. Thank y'all. Wouldn't be no Scrooge just without y'all.
You owe me an album, man.
y'all.
No, I ain't speaking for them. I'm speaking for me. You owe me an album.
If he get the album, you know it's for the people. He ain't gonna do shit but put it out for the people.
I'm talking about me and him. We're doing the album together.
I know that, but the only reason y'all gonna do an album together is for us to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. 100, man. Ain't nothing but righteous music coming from this direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Fuck the world,
you and the
man.
God,
Y'all better quit playing with yourselves and get with the gods, man. Straight up.
yo, self I would like to hear an album with you and All Powerful. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a nice collabo.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably need to get together and, you know what I'm saying, do
Man,
that.
we got some joints in our catalog already. I say, like, don't get me wrong, I love every style the Sun Tzu Cadre has to offer, but there's certain combinations that just are like
Classic.
perfect.
Yeah.
And I'll say this: I love them all, but the combination of me, self, and Most High. Woo! What the gold combination?
The way you had your hand, it's the perfect way. It's the perfect. It's like mwah.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Bad motherfucker.
Yeah. Y'all probably need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably
Just
need to
letting
do
it be
that.
known.
Just make sure.
Letting it be known that it's so much more, like how the God said. We got.
I just want
plenty of miles in front of us. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I just want to make sure that, you know, when y'all do that collabo, that is premiered on the 5% Connection to God and Earth album. That's all I'm saying. Let's do that. That's all I'm saying.
You got it.
You know.
I just like to say I just love and respect the fact of each tactical strength that every member of the cadre has, God. Because you know we all original, and we all have our strengths, and we all move on different fronts. But in the end, we all one.
No doubt.
I love that. I love that. Like I could just go on, but that's just certain. When a certain guy in the cadre say he about to drop, you just know what you about to get on.
God, that's because it's beyond. That's because it's beyond the music. It's a brotherhood.
Right.
We got a camaraderie amongst one another beyond this music thing.
Yeah, it comes out in
you
the music.
understand what I'm saying? No doubt. I'm not an MC at all. I don't have, you know what I'm saying, anything to do with rhyming at all. You know, if the gods ask me, I will DJ. You know what I'm saying? I am there for the gods. You know what I'm saying?
Time out, man. Time out. See, man, I ain't about to let you slide like that. I think I heard you bust around a couple times, boy, and was going hard body.
Peace.
Stop playing like you.
Listen,
the guy was a B-boy, guy. You got to understand. Well, the guy was a B-boy and shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can bust around.
I can fuck around.
Yeah, I know you're busting.
I hit a windmill.
I don't know if you bust around. I know the guy who bust a windmill and shit.
Yeah. I fuck around and hit a windmill on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
So, God, was it any other guys that maybe wanted to add on, man? Anything in closing, man, before we get up?
Hey, can I say thank you, Minister Freedom?
Yeah.
Before you was Minister Freedom of the podcast and Minister Freedom on the streets checking for the people. Before you was all that, you was one of the biggest distributors, one of the greatest salesmen of Sun Tzu Cadre's music.
Oh man, that was all.
Hey, let's have a good laugh. Let's all have a good laugh.
Yo,
that was
you was such a good salesman that the gods was trying to get on your head. Making so much money off Sun Tzu Cadre's music.
That was Dr. Bahu. I can't give credit. Can't give credit to nobody but Dr. Bahu, man. That's who pulled my coat. I was broke. I ain't had no job. All I had was the car. The guys told me the guy had the CD tower.
So many people in the city knew about Scrooge McJust and Sun Tzu.
Dr.
Bahu.
No, God, I don't know if you remember, God. You was not happy about that shit.
I remember that shit. I remember that. Yo, I remember the whole shit.
I see.
I remember the whole shit. Yo.
I ain't been like that guy. I never was
Sun Tzu. Listen,
music.
let me tell you this. Listen,
Yes,
the guys. Listen, let me tell you. Listen.
I had any type of problem when it came to our music.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, I could not blame any of you. I could not blame any of you for that. Because listen, the guys was so treacherous in the underground market in Detroit, selling CDs, and they was pumping Sun Tzu so hard Guys was pumping Sun Tzu so hard downtown Detroit. Pumping CDs. It was like, yo, I mean, everybody had to know that
whether or not
people was
whether or not you was like dead ass serious God. Like, I'm not saying you had an issue with the God. I'm not saying like that, but you definitely had some verbal like
because guys was doing their thing in downtown Detroit. You remember that, right?
Public word response to law. God, we have to bring back. You have to bring some recording shit for that shit.
Speak on it.
Like, God, number one, that whole $3 CD idea, that shit was self idea.
I'm talking about that. Hey, minister.
Yeah. But I'm saying, God, the whole eating off CDs. If anybody will be mad at anybody eating off CDs and our music,
that's a different era.
But even self.
That's a different era of time.
Lord, God, if I say, God, I never had a problem with nobody making money off our music. God, it got to be a recording because God, I never had no.
Okay.
Minister, do you recall ever having a conversation with me or about who or anybody about it being an issue with you selling music?
I recall having a conversation with you, and I think that was Drugs, the MC, and a few other guys at an event one night where y'all had an issue. And y'all was a little upset about us selling CDs. No, I didn't got a lot. But what I was about to say was, what my bill was about to be in my response to that guy, I didn't come with that. Wasn't my science.
No. You know what I'm saying? The guy came in on something. It was a hustle. It was a hustle.
What I'm saying is the whole science of how I came up on the CDs and began to start selling CDs was my main man, Dr. Bahu, pulled my code. And from my understanding, the whole science with how we were selling CDs, a science of saying donation came from self. From what I was told. Self-our justice dropped donation. And
that's true.
And it was with him and Bahu and Truth and certain guys when we went out and the guys was getting in.
Listen.
Donations.
The guys had a hustle. You know what I'm saying? And Sun Tzu was a product of the nation.
Yep.
Nobody had a tag on Sun Tzu to say that this is mine. So when the guys decided to figure out a hustle so they could go and make some money with, the guys had CDs. And it was later on when guys was going so hard with the hustle, with doing these CDs, that any kind of, anything was even brought up about it. Because, like, the guys, really made it a hustle. Like, the guys was going hard. The guys was a street team.
Yeah.
What actually needed to be in effect was that what the guys was doing, that needed to be being done in regards to the promotion of a product.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
And certain guys seen that could have been the potential, and even though they may not have had anything going in regards to benefit from the promotion of that product, they had a problem with it.
God, let me ask you this. God, what's supreme knowledge at? Y'all ain't mute me. All right. What's supreme knowledge at?
Peace.
The guys still on here? Supreme knowledge.
Oh, there we go. Peace, God.
Peace.
Look, my whole problem was of us not taking this shit serious, moving it up. Look, if you do the knowledge, the only time when I basically had a problem with when it came with Sun Tzu is God. Let's go ahead and connect to all these DJs and these managers and this and that. Let's pay for this website to basically get access to these managers and these DJs so we can shop them our music. Yo, God, let's rehearse.
You're right.
God, anytime I had a problem with Sun Tzu,
that's not a problem.
Let's take this shit serious.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem. That's something that needs to be done. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to be the Joe Jackson of Sun Tzu.
Yeah. That wasn't a problem.
About the money.
Yeah.
Real quick, got a lot.
You saw opportunity. It's an opportunity.
I had a group of franchises amongst me.
Hey, I was jealous. guys was talking about they was getting $20 a CD a donation. I was like, damn, the
Y'all
guys
seen the
getting
guy
20
that
out the Sun Zoo.
Listen.
I see the guy
But
get $50
the,
for a
the
CD.
thing was though,
like,
you
how
had to
much
be
you want?
you had to be one of the ones that was out there actually hustling that product. Because at the time,
everybody could do it, man.
At the time, hold on. Guys had picked up music that nobody wasn't doing anything with, and all the guys wasn't thinking about the fact that it was going to eventually evolve into something that where you can have a problem with how much was being sold, and the fact that they weren't thinking about that. Guys was trying to figure out how can I make a couple of dollars. Here goes some Sun Tzu CDs. We gonna go and hustle these CDs. It was the guys were so magnetic with the way that they was doing what they was doing. I done seen guys get $100 for one CD. I done seen guys get $100 for one CD. You know what I'm saying? Just hustling.
Hey, but who used to get mad at me, guys? I used to be, you got to stop for these. I'm done.
God, and that's what I was about to say.
That shit was hustle money, God.
And that's what I was about to say. God,
that's what I'm saying.
What I was about to say, God, you had many guys who went out there and couldn't make money.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm saying they couldn't sell no CDs.
So I'm ready to put it on. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to go to room off and go weed and shit.
This shit ain't like running no. This shit ain't like running no. You understand what I'm saying? Like my hustle was somewhere else. My hustle wasn't gonna talk to no goddamn strangers about no damn CD. My hustle was talking to strangers about different things. You know what I'm saying? Other than CD. So yeah, I wasn't good in the goddamn CD like that. But I
was the hustle on guys selling CDs, and we all got CDs. And whoever the best salesman get that bread, God. We all got the same product.
If I see you back there in the background,
I knew we had something with Rhythm Show. That Rhythm Show, God, I knew we had something. Y'all remember that Rhythm Show?
And then here's the thing. As the guys, we wasn't just going to hip hop spots to sell CDs, God.
No.
We was going to the Tigers game, to the Lions
Straight
game,
white boys. Straight white boys.
to the rock and roll concert, like to the Fillmore and shit. Like we selling CDs to just everybody, people who didn't even want hip hop or want CDs. So I mean, a big part of it was just being the piece of magnetic. You know what I'm saying? Which, like I said, the guys that laid the game, the understanding and the science of me, God. For me, as a young guy coming into D-Mecca and coming into this knowledge, it was one of the first examples of a God showing and proving that we could make money. Making money wasn't like we didn't have to do anything illegal.
That's
that
right.
We could use not only who we were and the people that we were and projecting ourselves to make money, but we could be entrepreneurs, that we were self-starters, we was sole controllers. We can manifest money as yo, God, it was Friday, it was like, yo, God, you want to get some money? We can go in there, make some copies of the CDs. Whose CDs you gonna make? Here go to Scrooge, because that's who put CD I was pumping.
Yeah.
I was pumping Scrooge. And the Sons of but that was my main go-to was the Scrooge. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Bahu had. So we was pumping the Scrooge. And it peace to the guys. You know what I'm saying? And I done had the guys showed me the day I lost my job. God, that's when I really started selling CDs. I lost my job at UPS. And me and Bahu went down there.
I remember that, guy.
We went down there to sell CDs. That was the first day I got $100 for a CD. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, God, we was getting in because we was just the pieces were magnetic. You know what I'm saying? But God, was it anybody want to add anything on, man, in closing before we get out of here, man? We've been on here going over the 3-hour mark. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do, man. But I want to try to close this thing out if we can.
That video chat. Who gotta go to work in the morning?
Yeah,
Shit,
I do.
A few of us and shit.
Yeah, the night belongs to us.
No, we can keep this Zoom going. We can just keep it going after I end off the live. So if there's anybody else want to add anything on in closing, God.
Yo, check out the old Sun Tzu Cadre. All you gotta do is YouTube Sun Tzu Cadre All powerful gave you the platforms. I was gonna give you the generic, but just Google social cadre and go through that whole discography.
Damn. God, unmute yourself. My bad.
Yeah, I'm new to this tech shit. That's why I got my assistant right here.
You created this tech shit. Stop that
Oh,
shit.
that's why. Yo, peace, God. And just to add on, right? Like I used to be going out there with the guys. I never was a salesman, God. I hate selling shit, God. I never liked selling shit, God. But doing the knowledge to Bahu, and I see how methodical the guys were moving. And when I start seeing guys getting money for that, you know what I'm saying? God, that era in my life, it kept me out of prison, God, because that's when I came home. And I used to go make money on the weekends, God. And I love the camaraderie, God. It was more than just that. We walked and talked with each other, God.
Yeah, we did.
It got to the
Pieces,
point where we knew every move about who I know what he about to do. I know what Lord Zahid about to do. I know the exact people that Zahid approached. You know what I'm saying? It's like we already knew because we walked and talked with our brother. We knew each other's equality, God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We watched the colored man come out the casino, God, and we all hit him for $100. Every single one. Matter of fact, Truth got 200 from him because they were stuck together. He had 100, he gave 100. It was two of them stuck together. And we all then I ran up, then Bahu ran up, this Prince Supreme ran up, and we all got 100. He said, hey, they gave me all the money. Why not? Here, you give me one too. You give me one too.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was the hustle. But the real hustle was shopping for a deal. See, the real hustle was giving them CDs and to motherfuckers, not to individuals. That's that's gonna basically this was the game was. This is what I was dropping on the guys today. See, we had the ability to create a show. Creating a show that's a product. It's a service. It's a lot in that shit right there. Just to creating a show. And then we sell it.
Got a lot inside drink champs right now. Let the man drink champs.
No, into this shit. Y'all used to kill a priest shit 4-5 hours.
Bullshit.
Right now, I'm fucking with y'all. This shit, guys.
Over there.
Yo, this some 5% connection, D-Mecca shit. This unique right here. You know what I'm saying? This gonna tear the internet down. You know what I'm saying? They been waiting for some D-Mecca shit.
And the last one to leave. I'm the last guy to leave.
You ain't a guy. You ain't a lie. You ain't lying. I ain't gonna stop you because you ain't started lying yet.
So yeah, hey, if it was anybody else that wanted to add on, man.
Man, niggas get their ass whooped right around the God. You know what I'm saying? Well, you get your ass whooped right around the God. But no, that's one behavior I got in check.
Was it anything else anybody want to add on before we get out of here?
Peace.
Peace, God.
Yeah. I want to say something.
Come on, God.
CLR divinely rule everything.
What?
Peace, God.
Peace.
Happy every day.